Hey everyone, we are live again. We are trying this again. We are driving toward a tornado warned storm there in Oklahoma. Stand by. I'm going to send this link. Um, let's see. We're going to paste. We got a new link here. We're sending it to Stephen, our Weather Watch team. So we are going to try this again. I'm seeing here where Brady had horrific streaming issues too today. It dropped out. So, the interesting thing is I have closed everything on my computer. I did this ahead of time. I tried to make sure that everything is set so that awesome. Okay, so he's going to join us. We are live again. So again, we're gonna see if we can keep this live. If it kicks us off again, that'll probably be it because I know Brady had some issues too and some weird like strange things happening. So I'm so glad you guys are back. You guys are the best people ever. Like seriously, you are amazing. So we're gonna get Stephen back here. I'm gonna pull in Weatherfront again so you guys can see the screen, the storms. Let's see how we have it. Last I knew we were on this, and then everything I came back and I probably was talking for a while. And then all of a sudden I realized that, wait a minute, the one's here and it completely ended. It was devastating to see. So I think I totally geeked out for a while. But we're going to switch back to the storm. So we're going to go back to radar. We're going to zoom in just a little bit and see how this storm is going. And that's right. We also had a tornado warning here. That's southeastern, two different tornado reports there in southern parts of Missouri. So we're going to go to this storm right here. Looks like Stephen is driving a little bit off to the east. The tornado warning has been allowed to expire, but again, we did have a reported 86-mile-per-hour wind gust by an ASOS station in Stillwater, which is why we have this destructive tag for 80 potentially plus mile-per-hour wind, possible tornado, and 1.5-inch in diameter hail. So again, this is one of the most severe thunderstorm warnings you could have. We had a reported 100 or nearly 100 mile-per-hour wind gusts earlier today east of Enid, north of Fairmont. So again, these storms have been a beast, and we have a new severe thunderstorm warning that does encompass where Stephen is considerable threat tag, that's 70-mile-per-hour wind gusts and 1-inch in diameter hail. The core of this storm is weakening, which is great news. We never want to have strong, severe hail or any severe storms at all whatsoever, but they have been. Look at this as we kind of go over time. You can see where we have a watch that's in place, and you can watch this. This is actually, and we're going to double pane it. I love looking at the rotation. So again, there's been rotation with this, but watch this earlier. Watch all that lightning, all the extreme wind gusts. And when you see the brighter colors, that's indicative of stronger wind. And so we may be even able to pick up here. So Stillwater was where they had that reported really strong wind gust. So I wonder if we'll be able to see it because there's definitely some strong wind. And it may be like right up here where they had this strong wind gust. And I think it was very close, to the 70 there. So Stephen is driving south to Ripley. It's a smart choice. So the storm is weakening some, but there is quite a bit of lightning with this core near Glencoe. So there could be some hail right moving over there. Again, Stillwater, you're picking up on some heavy rain. Keep in mind the roads may become just a little bit flooded pretty quickly with this heavy rain. They should be able to, though, dry out pretty quickly, drain out. But again, with so much heavy rain over a short amount of time, it can make driving hazardous. So my suggestion is just to hunker down, get to where you need to be, especially if you're in Ripley, Cushing, Yale, Perkins, Tryon, Agra, Kearney. This cluster of storms is heading toward you. Down the line, but not yet. Drumright, this will be near you. Shamrock, Kendricks, just keep this in mind. But hopefully the storm will continue to weaken. There is some areas of rotation still with the storm. Looking at the velocity product that we have in different areas. But then when you look at this, there's a little rotation right there. And then you look at like little kinks like right here. There's barely like anything, and maybe this little kink right here too. And that's actually really just on the edge of the storm. So really not anything to write home about. But again, we see Stephen, our chaser, our Weather Watch chaser right here, driving south to Ripley. He's doing his thing. And so he's trying to be as smart and safe as he can. We'll see if he can join the feed. Let's see, you can see me on the feed, weather front going to pull over soon. Okay, so he's working on fixing his view. Let me check on the weather feed. Let's see if we can see where he is right here. So this is kind of what it's like to chase. And let me do single pane really quick. So we've got, let's see if we can get this. We'll try it one more time. Let's see if we can pull it. Because I know he's on, he's trying to be on. We're not getting it quite yet. And he's actually the only one out there on the Weatherfront app that's chasing these storms, because there really wasn't a tornado threat today. I mean, we knew there was a chance for some spin, but again, we've had multiple reports of wall clouds as well. So again, and tornadoes in places that we weren't thinking there were really going to be tornadoes. So again, we have that concern. So he's driving south. And what I do want to do is look at, I feel like there was one report here that popped up right here. I want to see what this is. Damage report, power lines down, trees snapped at base. So again, this is right in the town of Stillwater, where we're getting reports of very strong wind. So this storm may be, because it's weakened quite a bit, so it may be kind of gust out and had a huge gush of wind, basically rain cooled wind from the mid levels kind of rush out as it was gusting out and pushing forward. And so that probably is one of the things that happened over Stillwater. But look at this storm here near Crescent right here, just off to the south of Lovell. Let's look at this guy really quickly. So again, we got a little bit, I was looking at this kind of possible rotation right here. So again, we've got this. Let's see what that looks like on the radar. So it doesn't like quite line up, but there is some rotation a little bit there. And let's see, like around Stillwater, what's this? So maybe you could see a brief tornado on the edge of this storm. So again, there's definitely probably some lowerings that Stephen is seeing. But then again, it's getting dark. It's dark there in Oklahoma. So he has to be very safe with this line of storms. And I'm going to let him know. I want him to take his time because this is a beast of a storm. So take your time. So yes, so we're looking at this. This is Steven. I think he's probably pulled over trying to get his feed to start. I'm going to check in the StreamYard to see if he has it yet. Let's scoom a little bit north as we're waiting for Stephen to get his feed going. Look at some of these storms, though. We've got some beastly storms here. Look at this, north and east of Tulsa, and really north and east of Nowata and Bartersville. This is a beastly storm, severe thunderstorm warning, considerable threat tag, 70-mile-per-hour wind, and 1-inch in diameter hail. You got this pretty strong cell here near Coffeyville that has quite a bit of lightning in it. We still have that severe thunderstorm watch in effect. I'm going to take a look here over Colorado. So we do have some other chasers out here because we do have some beastly storms. We have a 60-mile-per-hour wind gust, 58-mile-per-hour near Lamar. And we had, again, a one tornado report, 819. Again, that brief cone tornado. And then we've got we've got a tornado warning, and trying to get the tornado report. Let's see if I can do that. Okay, so we have a possible tornado spotted northwest of Cheyenne Wells on County Road 38. Keeps going down and back up with lots of rotation in the cloud. So I want to zoom in on this. Let's see what kind of radars we have. It's always kind of a guess to see what is the best radar to look at and the closest radar. One of the things I do wish is we had more radars around the world, but really in Tornado Alley specifically, so we could get a better view of these storms. Because sometimes if you're in a radar hole, which means the radars are so far away, the beam has a gentle rise that you're not seeing, you don't have the best view. You don't know what's happening at the lowest level. So it can make it a little crazy. So let's see, Pueblo. Let's see. Ooh, look at this. Look at the wind. Look at this. So this is something significant. This is Lamar. So when I talk about the wind, so look at this right here, down here, that wind, when it's the darker reds isn't as strong wind, but when you get the lighter pinks and especially this like off-white kind of cream color, that is significant wind blowing through Lamar right now. And so look at this line. I'm gonna, let's see, get the pencil again. Look at this significant line here, this Boeing line of storm. So Granada, you heads up to you. You could have 60, 70, maybe 80-mile-per-hour wind gusts. Holly, this is coming for you. So again, significant storm moving through Lamar. So we're likely going to get some damage reports out of Lamar. Power poles snapped, trees down, because again, look at that beast of a storm moving through there. And it looks like this may be a new mesoscale discussion. A severe thunderstorm watch, EF1 tornado, around that weaker tornado possible, 65 to 80-mile-per-hour wind gusts, and 1 to nearly 2-inch size hail. That's farther off to the east. Looking at these two cells, so again, we do have a couple chasers out there. 1.5-inch hail report, damage to car windshield. So again, this has been commonplace over the past 3 days in the Texas Panhandle. I think 2 or 3 days ago, I think it was actually maybe on Wednesday, there was significant hail in the Texas Panhandle, and 2 different people had their windshield smashed. And we have another kind of damage to a windshield, maybe not completely cracked, but or smashed in, like we saw some of the damage from Wednesday, but this definitely 1.5-inch size hail can do some damage for sure. So again, so significant there. There was also a wall cloud report, a rotating wall cloud that 2 miles to the north. Looking here, Cheyenne, Wells, we've got a tornado warning on this. So we'll see how much longer this tornado warning goes for. 24 minutes, radar indicated 1.25 inch in diameter hail. So you can see that hail core. You can significantly see this hail core. And let's look back in time really quickly at this storm and its evolution. So there is, let's see, looking back here. So Cheyenne Wells, you can definitely see the rotation there within the storm as it's diving south. It's kind of evolved a little bit, but we do have still a tornado warning in effect for this storm. So hail, a big threat with this. And again, we could have some damaging wind gusts as well. So be prepared. The good news is this is in more of a rural area. This will eventually maybe make its way towards Sheraton Lake, Towner. So just keep that in mind. But again, we do have this severe storm, whether it's producing a tornado or not. It's got a considerable threat tag due to the fact that it has observed 70-mile-per-hour wind gusts. So again, some beastly storms in eastern Colorado this evening. Looking at this particular cell, again, we do have that tornado warning, 8 minutes left there. Let me just look at this really quick. It is just moving through Eads. It was so much stronger earlier as I was approaching Eads. So again, this will likely be able to expire. You can see some of that rotation, the rotating wall cloud, and that storm is collapsed, basically gusted out. And a lot of times when a storm collapses, just like I was talking about before, is that you get the rain cooled air. Basically, you lose the strength of the updraft. And so you get this rain cooled air that's dense, it's heavier than the warm, moist air. And so it just collapses down to the ground and pushes out. And that's exactly what's happening. You can see the hail core right there. You can see the intense hail core. I'm going to get this pencil out. You can see that. That's 9:51. So watch this storm. So it's this is 9:51 Eastern time. So again, and it's 10:08 right now. So not even like just about 10, 15 minutes. This was a beast of a storm and completely collapsed. Look at it. So Eads, you basically, you got out of this one, which I'm grateful for, which is good news. So that one has collapsed. Let's kind of look back at this one really quick. Cheyenne Wells. I know we looked at it. It looks like the rotation is weakening. Some still though packing a punch with the hail, but if you look at the trend, you can see it's been pretty strong, and now the latest trends show it collapsing too. So this storm may be collapsing, which is great news, which we want it to collapse. I'm going to check in on Steven. We want to make sure Steven is okay as well. So hold on. I'm going to let him do his thing really quick. I don't want to bother him. So again, this storm near Cheyenne Wells may be on its way to collapsing, which is some wonderful news. You got to love my drawings from before. They're still here. So this one, this Lamar, southeastern Colorado. Again, considerable threat tag, 70-mile-per-hour wind, radar indicated 1.25-inch size hail. There has to be some damage in and around the Lamar area. You would at least think, due to the fact that that wind is so strong, probably either snapped a couple power lines, trees. So again, that is approaching Grenada, you are getting one heck of a wall cloud. You're seeing one heck of a wall cloud right there. That is shifting off to the east. So Grenada, Holly, you need to just get into the lowest level of your home, the center of your home. Stay away from the windows. It's not a tornado warning. It's just the strong wind. You don't want, in case a tree falls on your house or, there's some hail in there, just breaking of glass, debris. You just want to be extra careful. So just hunker down on the lowest level of your home. Let's zoom out here really quick. We're going to clear that marking. They've got this whole mesoscale discussion right here. And then, we just got an update here. So when it's flashing, we get an update. Let's see. I don't know if there's any update right there, but it is flashing. Again, we've got an area of discussion here, the mesoscale discussion. So we'll see if they issue a severe thunderstorm watch here, maybe a little bit farther off to the east. They may need to, especially for this Boeing line near Lamar. Let's check out Steven. Let's see how he's doing. And thank you for everyone joining on the chat. I'm still live. Woohoo! So yes, you are, all of you are wonderful. I'm reading your comments. Can I check out west of Welch with rotation? Let me know what you think it looks to be dying and moving south-southeast. So again, Nixie, I can definitely do that. Let me look at, is Welch, was that in, you guys are so great and so awesome. Yes, I feel like people are having drinks. Yes, have a healthy, happy drink or two. Welch, tell me, Nixie, where Welch is. Is that in, was that in Texas, Colorado? There's a lot of storms all over the country. So let me know where that is. He explained the tornado to Sweden. It was fire. You guys are awesome. All of you are freaking fantastic in every single way. We're still seeing, waiting on, let's see. Steven is trying to get ahead of this storm. I'm trying to see if we can get an update from him as well. Let me get the radar. We got to switch the radar back to Oklahoma. So stand by really quick. And this is kind of the time of year. We're at the end of June, so we're kind of nearing the end of severe weather season, but there is still chances for some severe weather. And then later on, in the coming days, there is the threat farther off to the north. Typically during this time of year, the jet stream is strongest and moves farther off to the north when you get toward the dog days or the hottest time of year in summer. So let's really quick look here, though. I want to look at Oklahoma. Let's see. Here we are. Let's look at Oklahoma City. Looking at these storms right here. So Steven, we can still track them. So we're still able to track them on the Weather Watch app. He does not, or Weatherfront app, he does not have a stream up yet. I'm watching these two storms off to the west, these two. So near Bison, Hennessy, Crescent, just off to the northwest of Guthrie. You've got some broad rotation here, just a little bit there near Crescent. So that's something to keep an eye on. This one has an interesting look right here. It's got a little rotation in it, maybe a little bit far away from the radar. So we'll keep an eye on there. Not really seeing too much here, but again, some strong wind gusts. So we're going to clear out right here really quick. Let's see, click this new StreamYard link just in case Steven doesn't know. It is a new stream. Let's see. New stream since the old one ended. All right, sure. Let him know old one ended. Just in case, I was hoping he's not waiting in the other stream, which I don't think he was. Hopefully he could tell. Um, let's see, I'll double click it again so he is aware of it in case he wants to join. I don't want him to be out there thinking that he is on a stream. And it's really we're on a different stream. So it can be hard to tell. He is navigating a lot right now because we've got a strong storm moving in. So he's heading off to the west. I know he's probably seeing some lowering. So nighttime chasing is pretty dangerous. I'm not the biggest fan. I will do it a little bit. But if there's a significant threat, the roads aren't good. I'm not going to be driving on dirt roads, gravel roads when I'm chasing at night, just because it's really too hard to tell what it really looks like and how well that road is farther down the line. And so you never want to get yourself in a sticky situation. I like to stay on paved roads at night if I can. You've got Steven right here. He may be in a gravel road, but he's a little bit away from the storm. It's not tornado warned, which is okay, but he may be seeing some little lowerings. There still is a little bit of rotation. Let's see this new severe thunderstorm warning and extended outlook. Again, a considerable threat tag, 70-mile-per-hour wind gusts, 1-inch in diameter hail. Let's look back at the history of this. So let's look here. And the core of this hasn't been too strong. The strongest part with maybe a little bit of hail is right here, but likely nothing too significant. So the hail threat is lower. We did have a 90-mile-per-hour wind gust, or near 90-mile-per-hour, just off to the north of Stillwater. I don't think we're going to see anything that strong again, at least for right now, unless the storm re-strengthens. Again, we do have that low-level jet that's ramping up this evening. So we will see in the low-level jet is that stronger southerly wind about 5,000 miles off the ground that kind of strengthens as the sun sets. So you may think as the sun sets, oh, well, the storms are going to weaken too. That can sometimes happen, but that low-level jet helps bring in that warm, moist air from the south and can help keep the storms. It's feeding the storm. So it can keep them going after the sun sets. So again, that's something that we always have to keep an eye on. But these two storms here, Crescent and Hennessy, some hail with them. Let's look specifically at the severe thunderstorm warning, considerable threat tag for Crescent. Guthrie, be prepared for this. And 70-mile-per-hour wind, 1.5-inch in diameter hail. And then we've got this right here just off to the west of Hennessy and Bison, 70-mile-per-hour wind, and again, almost 2-inch in diameter hail. That's got a stronger core there. Luckily, it's small, so it's not going to impact as many people as it could. But let's look at this. So again, it was in this kind of kidney bean shape right there. I was just like, oh boy, that looks interesting. It's kind of morphed its way just a little bit. So, and it's ingested. Look at this cell that's kind of been blowing up there too. So again, storms are still developing. We'll just see what happens. But Bison, be ready for possibly some hail, some large hail. Hennessy as well. This storm is strengthening. It's not weakening. It just developed and may continue to develop. Same with Crescent. This storm is just moving through you right now. So Guthrie, gusty winds here. So just be prepared for that. These storms have just recently developed. The storm near Stillwater, it is weakened some, but it's still a beast. So be ready for that. Oh, we got the feed. We got the feed. He's back. He's back. He's back. How are you doing? Were you in the other feed? Were you on the other stream just waiting for me to add you?
No, there's this terrain is like there's just so many trees everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
That the Starlink was going out quite a bit, but we are back.
Yay, I love it. So we've got Steven's back. Everyone's welcoming you back in the feed, Steven. So we are glad that we're glad that you're safe. It seems like it's pretty busy out there this evening on the road, or at least a little bit. And you can see with the lightning too. You can see with the flashes, how low the clouds are and everything. Too, Stephen. Anything that you've noticed while you've been out there? I've been looking actually at the storms off to the west that have recently developed near Crescent and Hennessy that have looked like a little suspicious with some rotation. So we'll see about that. But yeah, the good news is this storm is weakening. Now they're only talking about 3/4 inch hail. So not even inch in diameter hail, which is great news for you.
Yeah.
Always
No,
thinking
it
about
definitely
that.
when it had all that rotation, it looked really cool, and there was some lowerings everywhere actually. And then now it just seems like it's either going to move further west to that other cell, or but there's a lot of wind coming my way here soon.
Yeah, are you gonna sit through the core? Are you gonna do that?
I did that the other day in Colorado,
Oh,
so
nice.
I am debating. Well, yeah. What do you think I should do here? Should we go west? Should we track this cell? This was an impromptu chase. I thought I was going to be sitting at the hotel, but we're out here, so.
I love it. I love it. And you know what's funny? I'm actually looking at a storm in Washington State that has potentially a wall cloud that was just reported on it. Of all things, you guys, you would think like there's been storms and reports of wall clouds everywhere from Washington State to southern New Hampshire. It has been an interesting day, but Stephen, let me take a look because I was looking at that. I'm like, there's a wall cloud report there in Washington State. There is.
Yeah,
Um, it,
I, I think I might just stay east on this road because it's out of the trees, and I could kind of just
hang.
keep up with this cell for a little while.
And you know
Uh,
what you might want to do too, which is interesting. If you wanted to dive south, get into the town of Perkins, which you're doing, but dive south on let's see if I can zoom in the road, like the center of town, South Main Street. If you want to dive south in South Main Street, not where you are, you're maybe diving south into a road that dead ends. So I see where you are.
yeah, I think the
Um,
feed is a little off because I'm just east of Perkins,
You're
and
just
I
used to
was
Perkins. So
yeah.
if you dive, so this is what you have an opportunity to do this if you wanted to. You could get to the town of Perkins, make a left-hand turn on South Main Street and get to Kearney, because there's rotation on the southern storm. Just like you can get ahead of that rotation. If you wanted to see something cool, I kind of recommend that. Guys, let me show you what I'm talking about really quick. This is what I think Stephen should do. If you think Stephen should do this, let me know. So see, he's right here. I'm going to make this one panel. Doop. So he is right here. I think there is Stephen. You're going the wrong way. There he is. There it updated. I think you should dive south, just in the town of Perkins, and head toward Kearney and even farther south of there, because this is interesting. Stephen, you could get a nighttime tornado. This storm is west of Guthrie, diving southeast. So you would be outside, outside of the rain, but you could head south to Kearney and then eventually Warwick if you needed to. But you might get something really, really cool. This storm just developed. And actually, watch this, you guys. Oh, outflow boundaries are so fun. Look at this outflow boundary. This is an outflow boundary. Look how cool that is. It goes and it goes. But look at this though. Like that might, let's see. I mean, there's no tornado warning on it right now. But that southern supercell has a real good look to it. I know, right? Go for the hook. Everyone says, go for the hook. Go for the hook. Do it. Do it. Do it. Go for the hook, Mr. What'd you say?
We have Starlink now, so our maps are working and our radar is working. So going for the hook.
Go for the hook. Go for the hook. We're gonna add you back to there. But yeah, that southern storm, there's a boundary there. It's looking good. It's looking amazing. So Stephen is in the town of Perkins right now. We're gonna have him make a left and head toward Kearney. Just head straight south. Don't do anything. Just head straight south. I would aim toward Kearney and then eventually Warwick. And that's you just drive south on that road and you're just going to have the best view of it as well. And you can just continue diving south to stay away from it. So you will be just heading toward just east of Oklahoma Cell. But this cell, Stephen, you could get a nighttime tornado. Like we'll see if it holds together, you guys. That could be it could be interesting. It could be intense. So I'm gonna add we're gonna do this. So there's Steven's screen right there. This is what we're gonna have him do. We're gonna have him, he's gonna start driving south. Let me double paint it really quickly. I like my sound effects. So again, there's rotation, not strong, but look at this, the look of this, right? Everyone here is just like, what's happening here? So we'll see, because we can guide Stephen very safely. There's a little tiny baby hail core right over Crescent right now. So you may be getting some hail there. But yeah, I mean, we'll see. This was a baby. About, let's see, I mean, it really wasn't looking that good about, I would say 30 minutes or so ago. And it's just, I'm not sure if it's been riding this boundary. There's like a gust front here with this storm, outflow boundary. So it may be riding into that. So you should see a pretty gorgeous look here. I'm kind of excited for you to see this. Guthrie, I think this storm is going to be impacting you. So again, just be prepared for that. And Edmond, north of Edmond, like Arcadia, this is north of Oklahoma City. So I know they are watching this very closely, very, very closely. I know they see the structure at the National Weather Service office there. So again, this is the best storm of the night. So, yeah, we're gonna take a look at it. Are you driving south? It looks like you're driving north on the map.
No,
Are you driving north?
south. No,
okay.
I'm driving south.
Okay, cool. We're gonna keep a close eye on this for you. We're gonna switch back to your camera. How is traffic out there this evening?
It's not bad. There's a huge.
Oh no, it went out. So we'll see. We'll see if we can get Stephen back. He probably can come back. I think it's just some trees and maybe other things going on. So we'll see if he comes back. But we've got, there it is. It's updated right there. It wasn't show him driving south. So Stephen is just driving along down this road to see this storm. We are eyeing this guy that has a pretty interesting look to it. Decent hook. So we'll see. I believe Stephen has gotten nighttime tornadoes before, but we are able, like with this southern road right here, he just needs to stay on the southern road. He'll be able to watch it step by step and get south and be able to protect himself. So I feel very safe and confident with this, and we'll be able to track every step of the way with him with this storm so he can avoid it. And we're looking at these storms. So I will, I'll remove this right here, but actually this is the outflow boundary. So watch this. Look at this outflow boundary. So we are just, these storms are just north of Oklahoma City. So again, watching these, they've been propagating east, but they're kind of moving east, southeast. And this one right here around Guthrie has more of a southeasterly movement. It's diving southeast. So it may clip some areas just off to the east there of Oklahoma City. We got a new severe thunderstorm warning here for this cluster of storms near Watonga, west of Watonga, considerable threat tag, 70-mile-per-hour wind gust, and 1 inch in diameter hail. So heads up to you in Putnam, Oakwood, Thomas, you may miss the worst of it, but Watonga, this is heading straight towards you. So again, keep in mind, we're going to zoom out just a little bit. You can see what that outflow boundary is. We also have some pretty intense storms here just off to the north and east of Bartlesville, right here. So those are some beastly intense storms with quite a bit of lightning, like prolific lightning. So just be aware of that. We're going to zoom out really quickly and let me check Stephen. Oh, Stephen's back. Stephen's back. Dash cam is back. It is pitch black. Stephen, how is this road? The wonderful, beautiful thing about this situation, Stephen, is the fact that I've been telling everyone, you just drive south on this road. We'll tell you where you can stop, and literally you'll stay ahead of it and stay south of it. I mean, you're protected. So you just stay on this road until the storm passes. So you are in a wonderful spot right now. If you're going to be nighttime chasing, you want this kind of scenario that Stephen has right here, where he has a safe place to be. And actually, you know what's great too is you could. Oh, hold on one second. Let's see. I will. Not sure what's happened. Oh, there he is. He muted himself. So the great thing is, Stephen, if you can hear me, you can dive south to Kearney and then head back up to Tulsa where he's staying for the night. So, hit a major highway. Once you hit Warwick, dive south to Warwick and head back home. So it's perfect. He's just making a big circle because he was, yeah. Hold on. Let's see. He is, I'm not sure why it is. Hey, Stephen. Stephen, we can't hear you, but I see you unmuted yourself. Let me know if you can hear me. I can also, I can call you in on the phone as well, if you need to. So, good night, Erica in the chat. You guys are so wonderful. I love you guys. Thanks for joining in as I geek out. What I may do, I don't think Stephen knows that we can't hear him. So I wonder if we can call him. Let's see. We can't hear you. So it seemed like he kind of had a somewhat of an interesting, urgent question. Let me see. I'm going to pull up Guthrie. So they've got it extended. Let's see this new. I'm going to switch to, while we're figuring out Stephen's audio, switching to this. We do have a new severe thunderstorm warning, 70-mile-per-hour wind, considerable threat tag, 1.25 inch in diameter hail. And again, we have this overarching one too. That's so considerable there. This one, also considerable. So very similar. He's about to briefly get out of these warnings. This is the look of this, you guys. I wonder if it's, let's see, the core is a little weaker. The core is a little weaker. So we'll see. I mean, there isn't any tight rotation, but it's got like a beautiful hook. So we will see what happens with this guy. I want to zoom in even more. Guthrie. Yeah, I mean, there's some general rotation, nothing too focused. I'm in the lobby with the other phone. Oh, he's got another phone, so stand by. We got you. Hey.
Hello. Can you hear me?
Oh my gosh, we got you. We do hear you. And this storm, I mean, it looks beautiful. It's got a hook to it, or at least it's got some rotation. It's got a hook, but we don't have focused rotation, super tight rotation. Yeah, so we've got someone in the chat surprised there's no tornado warning possible on that warning. I'm kind of surprised by that too. I'm going to say it. I know it's not tight, so maybe that's why they didn't mention it. But I mean, it looks tight. Now let's look at this a little bit more while we got Stephen there. So I'm looking at this. You can see a double outflow boundary. So this just released an outflow boundary, and then there's an outflow boundary kind of coming up here. So if we look at this, so this one, there's two different outflow boundaries that are happening here. So we'll see if this can get just enough spin. We'll see if it's able to, yeah.
Can you look at Perkins, like the history? Like a few minutes ago, the lightning ticked up like crazy and the wind just blasted through the town. It looked like it tightened up for a quick second. But
oh yeah, and Perkins.
I'm heading south to the Hook, but yeah, it seemed like something was going on. I just kept losing my signal, but I'm back.
I'm glad that you're back. Okay, so you guys, we're examining a few things. So this is, as I was going through Stillwater, this is Perkins that he's talking about right here. So let's analyze the radar, shall we? It's like the most fun thing to do. I could geek out about this all day. So again, there may have been, let's see, looking at the lightning here. So let's look at this guy too, this little thing.
Because Because like on that storm, the hail core is getting bigger too, and
So there may have been maybe a brief spin up, maybe, but nothing too focused. It lasted for one radar scan. I'm going to zoom out really quick. And so let's see.
is it?
The storm itself is morphing. So look at this, guys. It's gusted out a little bit, but it's kind of getting more focused into a line. It was more broad earlier. So it was really like, look how big it was over Stillwater. And then now it's kind of getting thin and condensing a little bit. And so there's probably some really strong wind gusts. And it just, because you can see it gusted out. Let's look at the outflow boundary really quickly. So you've got this. So there's definitely some gusting out, and then you've got a whole nother outflow boundary right here. So looking at this, it was much bigger, and then it's kind of condensing and getting tighter. So again, more focus of the winds, but it's gusting out too. So it just gusted out an outflow boundary. So what's happening in the storm, it's weakened. You had a big drop of the drier, heavier, rain-cooled air, and it's pushing forward. So you've got this big outflow now out ahead of the storm, and that can cause the storm kind of to collapse and focus more and have the focus of the wind. And so that's probably what Stephen is seeing, is that storm has now really like tightened up, like with the lightning, and the wind has been picked up too. So that's probably exactly what he's seeing, because this storm is kind of changing as it's moving forward. So let's look at like paying attention to the lightning too. You can look at it. You can see maybe not quite as much lightning, and then kind of really picked up. And he's right, the lightning did pick up as the storm is kind of condensing and kind of collapsing on itself, or kind of merging, tightening together. The core of it is actually getting just a little bit stronger, nothing significant with the hail, but the core is getting a little stronger there. So that makes sense. It's kind of merging together, maybe an increase in the updraft. And there may have been maybe briefly, maybe a baby spin up, but I think for the most part, what he was noticing is a little bit of strengthening of the storm as it's kind of tightening up. The core getting stronger, which is also increasing the lightning. Now, a lightning jump is kind of also what he was describing too. A lightning jump can be an indicator that the storm is strengthening, because you got a stronger updraft. So you're making the storm taller, but also it can be a precursor to a tornado. So we'll see what happens with both of these storms. The Guthrie storm, though, I mean, that is a beast. Let's see. Again, yes, considerable threat tag, 70-mile-per-hour wind gusts, making sure they didn't have any more updates. But again, yeah, there's a lot more lightning now with that storm. So we'll keep an eye on both of them for you. There's some very weak general rotation in the Perkins storm. It's more straight line wind. Guthrie has some generalized, it's got rotation in it. It's just not a focused rotation, right? It's got the good kidney bean shape, and it's got, some overarching rotation in it, but it's nothing too focused just yet. We will see what happens though. So again, are you on the side of the road right now?
No, there's chasing this area is not the best. There's like construction everywhere. There's detours everywhere, and lots of cars out. So
Yeah. So this is also kind of one of those things when you're nighttime chasing, is the fact that there's oftentimes nighttime construction, right? Especially on heavily traveled roads and highways. They tend to wait until the evening hours after most people are off the road to do construction. And that can be a little dangerous when you have some strong storms moving through. But again, you've got such a wide time, like you've got time on your side. You've got time on your time on your side. You just travel south on this road. Like it's a beautiful night to chase. And on top of that, he's got an easy drive home, you guys. He just gets to head to Warwick after this. He may dive a little bit south of Warwick, depending on what he wants to do. But then he just has to take the turnpike back northeast to Tulsa, where he's staying. And yeah, that's about it. So maybe just about an hour drive home for him, which is some good news. You know, what's interesting too. Let me see. I'm looking really quick. There's some rotation in the Hennessy storm too. So he's driving again. Woohoo! He made it. You guys are so fun in every single way. Everyone in the chat right now, I love you guys. You guys are awesome. Give some props to Steven right here. We're watching him navigate driving south. Yeah, most ideal chasing zip on home. Isn't it perfect? He is the perfect nighttime chase right now. He's not like running, like having to frantically like drive south. He can leisurely drive south on a straight road. Hopefully the construction, this is it with it. But then he just hops on the main highway and heads home. He's not in like a very rural place, which I like. So this makes me
that was a 1-lane highway. So we're out of that now and we are good to go.
I love it. You are all incredible. Give Steven some love. Weather Watch some love. Give him like a tornado. Do a tornado emoji. Just have some fun here because he is doing great. But let's look at, I'm going to switch over from your camera really quick, Steven. I'm going to look at here. I want to show everyone some of the rotation that I'm seeing. And so watch the Hennessy storm. Ooh, and now we're starting to see Guthrie. Let's get it. Like, well, okay, so I don't want to cheer for things, but we're getting closer toward the north side of Oklahoma City. But there's some rotation, you guys. Both of these storms here. So let's see like where that rotation is. There's some rotation in the Hennessy storm. There is, so tightening up here with Guthrie. Whoop, whoop. You can see actually right here, my arrow just kind of took it over. There's tightening up in the Guthrie storm too. So let's see where Steven is. So both of these have tightening rotation on it. Let's Steven, let's look here at the path. Can you, when you look to your west, are you seeing, is it anything?
Not yet.
Yeah.
I mean, I can see the lightning, but I'm still quite a bit of ways out. So
yeah. I'm wondering if there's any paved road that you could get from, you guys are watching me live do this. You're heading toward the town of Kearney. If you want to head toward the town of Fallis, that could maybe take you to Luther. I'm trying to think because it was briefly tightening up here and still tightening up a little bit, maybe. I mean, there's some good rotation. There's now some hail. So Guthrie, you're getting heavy rain, wind, hail. Let's look at the last scan. So again, there was some brief tightening, maybe right on the edge. So still broad again. So you're still doing great, Steven. You're doing awesome. Just keep heading south where you are. I think that's the best scenario because it's a paved road, it's dark, and we're keeping a very close eye on this for you. So you're doing great. Keep heading south. Don't stop. Let's see here.
That's probably the fastest way. I can stair step down, but I think it'll take double time.
You just do what you're doing because you're doing perfect. Just have an updated severe thunderstorm warning for the Perkins storm. Again, that core kind of strengthened just a little bit, and it uptick in lightning, just like Steven described. 60-mile-per-hour wind, radar indicated, and 3/4 inch hail. So just making the severe thunderstorm warning criteria. So Cushing, the town of Cushing, and also Drumright, Agra in this too, but really it's going to be heading toward Cushing, Yale. Very heavy rain, some gusty wind up to 60 mile per hour, maybe some hail, 3/4 inch, but again, it could be a lot worse. So again, just be prepared for that. Steven, look at Steven right here. Steven's in the middle of no severe thunderstorm warning area. He's doing good. He's doing great. So Stephen, you're perfect. You couldn't, and look at this outflow boundary. And then we got,
I'm trying to catch up to the outflow boundary. I want to race it.
I know you want to rate. I know outflow boundaries. You guys, I'm not going to lie. When I see an outflow boundary on the radar, I will open my door. I will go outside so I can feel it. And like, so basically an outflow boundary, how we can see it is it's like a strong enough gust of wind. It can be 30, 40 miles per hour. So it like can pick up some leaves or knock some leaves off trees, maybe knock a few little branches down, but it picks up enough stuff that it gets you can detect it on the radar, but you can see it's just barely picking it up. So it's that gust of wind, and it's usually doesn't really cause really any damage at all, but it just is, you're able to pick it up on the radar. So there's Stephen right there. Let's look at this Hennessy storm. So yeah, there really wasn't too much of a tornado threat, but what do we got going on here in Hennessy? Dover, just be careful here. Considerable threat tag, 70 mile per hour wind gusts. Again, 1.5 inch diameter hail. But let's looky here. So this is the core of the storm right here. But then you got this rotation right here. So we'll see. Let's look back in time. Boop, boop, boop. So especially when you see this right here, when I was just like, okay, things are kind of tightening up a little bit. Now they've weakened again. So again, no tornado warning, but again, we're just watching that rotation. So it was 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe radar scans, and then it kind of weakened. So Dover, there is some rotation in the storm. Be prepared for some very heavy rain, possibly up to 70 mile per hour wind gusts, 1.5 inch in diameter hail. So again, this is kind of a big storm, beastly storm. There's rotation on it, so it could tighten up again. You just got to be careful. There could be a tornado warning issued if that happens. Let's check. Steven is doing, whoa, no, I moved my thing. You guys, I do this sometimes. Do you see it, Steven?
I can see it. Yeah, I can see it.
I know. I made it silly. You guys, I get really excited. Let's see if I can do this. I did it the other night. If you guys watched me on Friday night, I was like, crap. And so let me see if I can. So I go to the camera view and I do the tilt. So ready? Oh, I don't want the tilt. I want the rotation. I want to go, boo. Oops. Look, I went upside down completely. Do you see that? You guys see that? Am I making you crazy? Wait. Oh, wait. Wait. Oh, no. Wait, hold on. Oh, wait. It's so sensitive, you guys. It's like the craziest thing. Do you see me doing it right now? Oh, I get too excited when I play around. We're almost, I can tell it's 1 degree. I can tell. Wait, hold on. I'm trying to get 0. Do you see it? I'm trying to get 0. 3, 1. Come on, get 0. Okay. All right. We're just going to take a pause there. Severe thunderstorm watch in effect until 1 a.m. local time. It's great. Everything's wonderful, you guys. We did it. That got stressful for a second, you guys. I now know how to navigate my way out of that situation because the app is great, but I can get really excited really quickly. And then I can just, yeah. Okay, so we're zooming in. You can see it now. You guys gotta love all the fun things. Steven is with the Weather Watch team. He's driving south. A big hi to everyone watching this Friday evening. I can't believe it's almost 11 o'clock. We're approaching 11 o'clock Eastern time. How did that happen? I don't know.
Everyone needs to take a shot every time Jen laughs.
I take a shot every time Jen laughs. Yes, it's exciting, you guys. I have water. I'm almost out of my water, and that's okay. But looking at the storm, there's overall, like you can see, there's like generalized rotation in this storm. Nothing too focused yet. So again, there's rotation. It's just got, it's thinking about it, you guys. It's a supercell because it has rotation in it. It's got a mesocyclone in there. But is it going to spin? Let's look back at this really quick. So look at, there's 2 outflow boundaries from the Stillwater storm that gusted out, but then look at this. See, Your Guthrie, it's like deet, 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 deet. It's like it wants to. It's thinking about it. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Sometimes storms can look like they have a great hook and there's like no rotation. The Hennessy storm that's heading toward Dover. Dover, you need to just heads up for you. This is coming your way. There's definitely some rotation. There's some too. This is a little bit more focused rotation, I would say. So this is the one that I've been a little bit more concerned about. So just be careful in the Dover area and farther off to the south and east. So again, we've got some beastly storms out here this evening. I'm not gonna lie, across Oklahoma. And again, you've got these big storms here, beastly storms. Watonga, you're about to get hit. Eagle City, you're getting hit. Faye, you're missing the worst of this hail core right here around Oakwood. But Putnam, this may be farther off to the south where you get that hail core. So again, these are all tracking off to the east. So Watongwa, you're not in a severe thunderstorm warning just yet, but you should be. You will be with some gusty wind heading your way. So again, we've got some beastly storms there for you. Going to do a quick wide zoom out to see if we got anything more fun happening over here. And really quickly, I want to look at this storm. We're going to look maybe, let's see, look at the radar. Pueblo radar. We'll look at Dodge City. Let's look at Dodge City, Kansas. What do you see? What's the ooh?
I see fireworks.
Really? Can we see it? Let's pull up your feed. Dash cam, let's go. Where are the fireworks?
Are we? They have paused. They have paused with feed. You can see how dark it is out here.
I can see how dark it is out there. It's really, really dark out there.
I'll try to intercept these fireworks here soon.
Yeah, let's intercept some fireworks, guys. Let's make this even super exciting. I love you guys so much. Like seriously, if you are relaxing, let me know what you're doing tonight, this evening. Like, are you having a drink? What are you drinking? I am a fan of tequila and vodka. So yeah, if you are relaxing with a beverage, let me know. On the Stormfront Freaks, we started every podcast with what are you drinking? And I don't usually drink that much, you guys. But I've occasionally, and Phil has seen me, Brady has seen me have a shot of tequila. So again, we've had I will drink occasionally, but definitely not working. Oh, look at Katy Perry. Yes, baby, you're a firework. Yes, I love that song. Stephen, do you like that song, Katy Perry?
Who doesn't?
Who doesn't? Do you want to sing to us, Stephen?
Yes.
Yeah. I'm just kidding. I'm totally just kidding. While we're on Stephen's feed, I'm going to look at they issued a severe thunderstorm watch for the southwestern part of Kansas, including Scott City, Garden City, Dodge City, Ness City. Gosh, there's a whole bunch of cities over there, city town names, because of the Boeing line that I showed you guys earlier around Lamar. So I'm gonna do this really quick. Hold on. We're watching Stephen's camera. Okay. All right, so what we're going to do, Stephen, hold down the fort really, really quickly. I'll be right back.
All righty.
Oh, look, you're driving over train tracks. You did that solidly. I like it. You did a good job.
Yes. So we are driving south. I think I'm going to take it east here because the road network in this part of Oklahoma is not the best. And my map was not working for a long time. But yeah, we're going to take the west road and try to get close to this storm. I did miss the west earlier because I thought Jen wanted me to go south. Oh, we are going to intercept these fireworks here. Let me get close. And then if this doesn't produce a tornado, it will probably be a hail core intercept evening. Let's see if we can there we go. Focused. But this is a weather after dark chase. And unfortunately, I cannot be drinking tequila until I get back to the hotel. So maybe we'll have to do it after chase podcast. That storm looks like it has a great hook, but the velocity does not look very good. But I am navigating here on my iPad instead of my dash map, because my dash map usually works. For some reason, it is not.
All right, Stephen, how are you doing?
We're doing good. We're going to intercept these fireworks soon.
Woo! Do you still see them?
Yeah, I might actually. That storm, the rotation looks pretty broad, right?
Hold on. Let me zoom in just a little bit. Stand by. I was actually taking a quick look at the Kansas City storms. Let's see. Hold on. Let me show you the Kansas City. I mean, it's got a nice little. It is broad. It's overall broad, but man, it's got a nice little curlicue that would make you think. But really quickly, let me just talk about this really quick. I'm going to show this to you guys. Look at the merging highways we got going on over here. What are you thinking of doing, Stephen, really quick?
I think I might just take this road west, because if I hop on the highway, it'll be harder to drive north.
Wait. Okay, to try and see it. Okay, we just lost Stephen really quickly.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me take a look here. I was going to show you this really quick, 30 seconds, showing you this, the extended severe thunderstorm watch, all the cities, Scott City, Nest City, Garden City, Dodge City, this Boeing line that just moved through Lamar, very nasty storm. You can see we have 70 mile per hour winds, considerable threat tag, 3/4 inch hail. So just be prepared for that. Very nasty storm, but it looks like it's weakening a little bit. All right, let's just reverse back to where Stephen is. What are we doing?
Since this is a weather after dark episode, we are going to intercept these
Fireworks.
Close intercept of these fireworks.
Woo! I want to see what's happening. If anyone is in Oklahoma City and knows why there are fireworks, please tell us. I want to know.
Looks like I can't intercept very close.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You can drive south. You're fine. Let me see here. You guys, it's so broad. It's a beast of a storm. It's got a nasty hail core. So there's actually a report of almost 2-inch size hail. So again, it's a nasty storm. It looks freaking cool, not gonna lie. But there's no tight rotation on it. So Stephen is now west of Warwick.
Let me find a route to get there, because there are almost 0 roads.
Are those the fire? Is that with the flashes that we're seeing on your dash cam?
Yeah.
All right, you guys, we're seeing bright flashes of the fireworks, but we're actually not quite seeing them. Yeah. So stand by. I'm going to also look at. Oh, I hear them. We are firework chasing now, you guys. Firework chasing.
Well,
and we'll see.
Cool to be at a fireworks show as a gigantic storm comes in.
I know. So you've got, if you looked at, if you were just looking at reflectivity on the Guthrie storm, you'd be like, well, hot damn, it looks like there's likely a tornado on there. But then you look at, there's rotation. We'll see what happens. We'll see if it tightens up more. Dover, that storm Hennessy has shown some tight rotation too at times, and sometimes even tighter. So we will see, you guys. We're watching these two cells. And Stephen is going on a nice evening chase. It is about to be the top of the hour, almost 11 o'clock Eastern, 10 o'clock Central Time. And we are watching the Weather Watch team drive west. He's basically about to be in Oklahoma City, or the north side of Oklahoma City. So let me zoom in a little bit more on this storm. Actually, Stephen might be on this highway toward Arcadia. He might be up over here. Gonna steer stuff down to Luther. Yeah, maybe at Luther, then Arcadia. So he's there. Yeah, we've got this storm. I mean, you would think.
Like, the problem with the terrain of this is like it will be all gravel and dirt roads, like where that's coming through.
Oh, I don't want you to drive. No. I don't want you to get close. I'm betting on you just staying on the highway. Honestly, like I was gonna kind of have you just stay south of Kearney, and it's gonna come towards you. So I wasn't planning on having you chase in
See, I was gonna get right in it, Jen.
No, I wasn't planning on that. It's dark and we don't know. So I was planning on you just I was telling the feed, and that's what I was saying. I'm like, you are on the perfect road because you just have to drive south to the main highway and head back to Tulsa. But I don't want you to get into this at all. I was
gonna try to get stuck so you'd have to fly out here and get me out.
Oh, I could rent a tow truck and do that. And that brings up a really good point though, because I watched a chaser get stuck about 3 days ago in the Texas Panhandle, and luckily there was, I think, a tornado warning, but it wasn't coming right at him. And he had it's important to have boards. You want to have some small boards to be able to put under your tires so you can get a grip and get out, because the dirt road he was on already had a thunderstorm that moved through. And so that made it very difficult for him to maneuver. So yeah. Things, I mean, there may be a slightly more tighter rotation on the Guthrie storm, not going to lie. Near Dover, maybe slightly better. We're watching these two. And I know the local National Weather Service office is watching these two too. Things are looking slightly better. We'll see. Now, Stephen, where are you going now?
I think I'm going to go to Luther.
I would say, okay.
Or stick around here. It's going to take a little while to get here.
Yeah, you can head toward Luther, because then you can also, and then you can shoot down and get on the major highway if you need to dive south.
Yeah, and that major highway can get me back to Tulsa quickly as well.
That's what we've been talking about. I guess you couldn't hear us when we were saying that. We were literally talking.
Jen, about the bar in Tulsa closes at 11 at the hotel, so I'm missing that out. Tonight. We got to do a weather after dark at a random bar in Tulsa.
We'll have to go. The team will have to go live. We'll have to just have. You know what we need to do as well? We recorded a podcast with Tracy, Inspector Planet, yesterday. What we will have to do is actually go to a bar and have a live recording at a bar. And actually, speaking of that, we did that for our 100th episode of Stormfront Freaks. We went to a bar in Oklahoma. They made a special brew for us, the Stormfront Freaks. And we had Rick Smith and, oh my gosh, I can't think of the name right now because it's late. You guys, who's the meteorologist in the movie Twister? The young version, meteorologist in the movie Twister. Oh my God, Amanda, how are you doing? Oh, you have a really bad sore throat. Amanda, I hope you feel better. I understand when you have a sore throat, it's like the worst thing because you can't even really like focus on anything else, and you're trying to like drink whatever you can. You just want it to feel better. I just ate a bunch of butter cake and now I'm nauseous. Oh my God. I have a problem doing that too. Oh my God. I went to one of my daughter's friends' birthday parties and they had this Oreo ice cream cake, and oh my God, like we couldn't have huge pieces, but I could have eaten that whole thing. But Amanda, I hope you feel better. Oh my God, Rochelle, I love that you're here. Thanks for joining us this evening. You guys are wonderful. Does anybody remember the meteorologist's name who was on the TV at the beginning of the movie Twister. That he's a legend. He's an Oklahoma City, I think, legend, right? So when the F5 tornado hits Helen Hunt's house, in the beginning, he's on the TV. Gary England. Thank you, Fuzzy. Thank you, Gary England. I could not think of that for the life of me. I'm telling a very long story here. It's not meant to be. But so talking about drinks and bars closing, you could get it. Well, I guess you can't get a drink and then drive home. That's not good. But what am I saying? But no, so we had Weather After Dark. Gary Smith, or Gary England, Rick Smith. Just combine the names. Woo, you guys, it's been a week. It's late. We've been live a lot. So Gary England.
Also have some fun and drive down this gravel or dirt road closer because
okay,
it's time to have some fun.
I think it'll probably be okay. Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Well, this one's actually paved.
Okay. Let me see.
It probably won't be paved for very long, but
I see the road that you're on. If you're heading north on that road, on North Potawatomi Road, it is North Potawatomi Road. It does look pretty decent, like a decent road to head north on. Let's see if there's any update with the severe thunderstorm warning. No, possibly 2-inch size hail. Dover storm. What are we thinking with this, National Weather Service? Are we going to trigger a tornado warning on the Dover storm? I don't know. All right. Oh, look at him. So it's kind of paved. I can see the lightning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So many trees in this part of Oklahoma.
Yeah.
Near our net and beaver the other day. Who caught that chase? Because that was amazing. Was that yesterday?
Oh, it was just yesterday. No, that was just yesterday. So we're watching Stephen navigate. Let's look at this. So one heck of a lightning show off to your west, Stephen. Very broad rotation. I mean, nothing looking too significant. It really hasn't. So, I mean, it's just a beast of a storm, good hail core. But then, wait. There's the Dover cell. What you got going on here? Slightly, maybe more focused rotation. We'll see. I mean, there may just not be enough shear. I mean, they look like you would think that these might be producing tornadoes or would be producing tornadoes, but yeah, I don't know. But here, look at this. There's
cell. I think I'm on the wrong radar. Towards in between Tulsa and me. How does that storm look?
The Cushing one. Yeah, it's kind of it's weakening. So watch this. We're gonna go back in time. It's like a baby. It doesn't even need to have a super thunderstorm warning. Probably not anymore. So it's just between Yale and Cushing. So that's fine. You're going to be driving through after these push through. We'll see, though, what this one does. But Tulsa should be a pleasant drive home. You should be good. Unless these storms catch up to you, the Watonga. But actually, they're not too crazy. The hail cores aren't too crazy for you. So I'm okay with that. You got
to find like a opening or a farm because there's so many and I really want to see the storm.
Yeah, there's some substantial wind. So if you guys see it right here, this is where you're seeing like the light blues and the with the green. So when you get like that, it's indicative of stronger wind. You can see the hail core right here too. So again, the strongest part of that is like Steven's right in the line of it. Good job, Steven. He's going to be right there if he continues a little bit farther.
Look at, we got an opening.
Whoa.
Okay, now we can watch some fun things.
We can watch the lightning illuminate the storm. And if you guys want to see the tornado, We can show that in a couple minutes too. The tornado that we got yesterday, it was gorgeous, gorgeous supercell. But oh, look at that. Look at the lightning illuminating the side of the storm.
Yeah.
That was a beast of a storm. That's nonstop lightning.
Yeah, there's a lowering for sure.
Mm-hmm. And you guys can watch Steven right now on the Weatherfront app.
Well, I paused that stream at the moment just to.
Okay, just kidding.
Yeah, it was a little too many devices and streams and everywhere, so I wanted to make sure everyone here could see the feed.
Well, you're doing a good job. So you can actually only watch Steven right now on our feed live on Weather After Dark. It is Weather After Dark, you guys.
Can you?
Woo! Look at that one.
There's a tree in front, but there is a lowering.
There is a lowering, and that was a huge bolt right at the lowering. There's rotation, nothing significant really, but there's rotation. I mean, there's some probably interesting clouds right there. So we got the most beautiful view, and you're still, a pretty good distance away. I'm watching the radar like a hawk. Strong wind gusts with this, but nothing too significant right now. It could be just some scud kind of flowing in or coming up in. But yeah, we will see. But yeah, you guys are awesome. Everyone who's joining us live on YouTube, give us some thumbs up, some love, especially our Weather Watch team. Dorian was with him a couple days ago. Wow, look at that. Like, it's actually, so one thing that we like to do is after these lives, we're able to actually go back. We can download them. So I love StreamYard, and actually we need to think of like a StreamYard sponsorship, because StreamYard is great. I have the highest enterprise plan right now that we're actually paying for, but it's because it allows you to stream to multiple locations, as well as you can download it, you can edit it. There's so much going on. So oh, you guys are so wonderful. Yeah, it's not me at all. You got to give it to Steven. Steven is the one that's been doing this. We were talking, and he's just like, we're like, should we go? The storms look pretty cool. And I was like, let's just do a feed. You guys are I love you guys so much. You guys are amazing. So I need some help here. Let's see. I want to think of some fun. So we're Weather After Dark. So what should we call, like, if we were a band, what would we call our like posse, our band posse? Like, I don't even know. Oh, you guys, you are all incredible people. Every single one of you. I know I was joining the Brady's feed earlier, or stream, which was great and awesome. I love. Oh well, we're let's not get too. We want it weather themed. Our Patterson, we want it weather themed. You really don't want to know the answer. All right, I shouldn't have asked. What'd you say?
I said, what was the name they dropped?
Hookers. But I do like it though. I do like it because you get it right. Because like you're looking for a hook.
Turn off the light real quick so you can see better.
Oh, look at that. Oh, wait. Yeah. You can see like a little. We're going to be scrolling back at this to see. I mean, okay, so they just issued a huge severe thunderstorm warning for you. 70-mile-per-hour wind, 2-inch hail. It's got a good hail core. I know.
Whatever town I was in, there's a huge like outdoor event going on with those fireworks. So
wait, you mean
I was in Wellston?
Warwick? Oh, Wellston. It was Wellston. It was Wellston. Yeah. You are right. You were in Wellston. There was an outdoor festival there.
Yeah, it's like an outdoor celebration, like fireworks, everything. So if anyone knows anyone there, just give them a heads up. There's a storm coming. Nothing. Well, if there's hail.
Oh, you want to see something?
Would not be fun.
You want to see something fun, Steven? You can just stay there, because watch this, you guys. I I'm just going to take it off the feed really quickly. Steven, look at this. Look how fun this is. Fun if you like storms. So 2 new severe thunderstorm warnings. So this one is extended for Kearney, Chandler, Luther, 70 mile per hour wind, 2-inch in diameter hail, considerable threat tag. Then the Dover one, 60 mile per hour wind, considerable threat tag, almost 2-inch size hail. So look at, they're training over the same areas. So Guthrie, you just got pounded by almost 2-inch size hail, very gusty wind. You're in yet another severe thunderstorm warning. Actually, they're overlapped right now for you, Guthrie. So Guthrie, the one storm is just exiting, and you're now in another severe thunderstorm warning for yet another storm with some rotation. So keep that in mind. Do not just you're like, okay, we're done with one storm. We're fine. No, there's another storm coming your way. So literally, these are like Steven. Look at Steven, our Weather Watch team. We're literally, he's in perfect line. He's watching this storm. He may want to drop south if he doesn't want to get the worst of the wind. But then we're going to watch another cell with some rotation on it diving south to him. So he's going to see multiple cells if he wants to. And then we've got some of the storms near Watunga. And some of them, the one east of Watunga, you can see is not severe warned, probably some strong gusts of 40 to 50 miles per hour, but not even a special weather statement there. So that's fine. That's interesting. We'll take that. But we are just north of Oklahoma City. These storms are missing the heart of Oklahoma City, especially these 2 beastly ones. The one that we were looking at earlier that produced near 90 mile per hour wind gusts near Stillwater has completely gusted out and weakened. These 2 right here that we're looking at, they've got some interesting shapes, broad rotation. That's briefly tightened up every now and again. Large hail with them too. So we'll see what they do. The atmosphere isn't quite there. We're missing some pieces for tornado genesis, but they've wanted to. They've tried. They're trying. We're going to switch it back to, though, let's go to the dash cam. Boop. What you got going on, Steven?
Oh, I was saying, how fast is this wind?
I would estimate it. It could be 70, up to 70 mile per hour. Maybe even a little bit higher, but I would say 70 mile per hour wind is very easily doable. There's a area there that is right by the extra bulge that you see on one of the sides. It's got some beastly wind to it and some hail. You've got some pretty significant hail dropping out of that too, just so you know.
Yeah, there's definitely a big lowering, if you can see that now.
Yeah.
Well, it looks like it's bowling out right there, which makes sense. I don't know where my...
And they're definitely, there's rotation in it. So, there could be some lowering. It's not too tight anywhere. But there's hail, like very good hail. So I'm going to look at closer. I'm off screen here looking at the radar for him. Drop south.
Drop south.
Yes, you should drop south a little.
So many trees. And I do see a lowering.
I would drop south a little bit, yes. I would drop south close to the highway. Get close to the interchange, the main highway to Tulsa, and we'll see what you need to do from there unless you need to drop a little bit farther south. But, yeah, I think if you get to the highway, right to the highway, you will likely just miss the worst of it. But, yeah, let's see.
Whoa.
So what we're doing, hold on. So he's got whoa, look at that. You were right there. You were right there by the storm. You are right there. Look at that.
Oh, yeah.
Woo! So, but the thing is, so I'm watching the lowering. This is a beast of a storm, but yeah, drive south at least to the highway. And I'm watching where you are based on the radar right now. So I can tell you if you need to drop more south or what you need to do, but you're doing a fantastic job.
It is.
Jen and the Dove Chasers. Look at you guys. Look at you guys. I love you guys. Yeah, it's charging up. It definitely is a bull. Just pulled a sounding at Stevens location. Low level shear looks sufficient for some shenanigans. It does. I mean, and we looked earlier at the soundings. And so, I mean, there is some, it's just, it's not, there's some shear. It's just, is it going to happen? But it might happen for the storm behind it, the Hennessy storm, or which now Dover, now even southeast of Dover. So heading toward Cashin Crescent, you're getting the northern side of it. But Guthrie, just get ready. You're going to get another storm. And I'm sorry about that. But this one's a beast. This is a heck of a hail core, nasty hail core. Could have larger than 2-inch size hail. But the good news is I'm watching you very closely, Steven. So let me zoom in. The wind could be 60 or 70 to 80 mile per hour. So I'm going to actually put up Steven's location really quick so he can watch it. I'm actually going to make it, you can see this. So Steven, you're doing great. You've got time. Don't feel like you have to rush or like go too fast. You're doing great. So
I might just drop east, or yeah, maybe.
I would drop south because this is diving southeast. I would just get close to the highway, the major highway, because dropping east, it's gonna head toward that outdoor event. So I
would say if there was anyone in Wellston.
Yeah, Wellston needs to definitely, they're going to get hit hard. Like that's one heck of a hail core right there. So you're doing great. Like where you're driving right now is perfect and fine. You are doing good, but don't drive east on that road to Wellston because that's going to get you in a bad place again. Like,
that's a place for a storm chaser, Jen.
Well, it is, but you want to get ready for the storm behind it, unless you want to keep tracking it. The storm behind it has had the better rotation. I mean, if you do want to chase it, you can't. I mean, I would get on the highway, the major highway, rather than.
No.
I don't know.
I guess. Yeah. I was kidding. No, I just want to get out of these trees, and there's power lines like everywhere.
Yeah. Yeah, so you don't want to, and that's another reason why you don't want to drive on that smaller road to Wellston, because a major highway, you're going to have, it may be elevated, but yeah, you're doing great.
Got some major thunder and lightning.
Yeah, I mean, that's a solid freaking core beast of a storm. Right there.
Should I drive west and just wait for that second storm?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think this is going to produce. I mean, it might, but like honestly, like it hasn't really tightened up. The second storm has shown the tighter rotation. So we'll see. This one has just got some insane wind and hail, but there's opportunity for you to chase. Like there's opportunity for you to chase still if you wanted to. Like you could easily drive south and stair step east, but I don't know if it's worth it you're just going to be running away from hail and things. The other storm is coming in hot. I would maybe wait for that.
I may go to just Luther, just to the west a little, and like let this skirt past me.
Do that. Luther is perfect.
Unless we want to.
Unless we want to what?
Because I think there'll be a clearing too that I can just see it pass.
Oh yeah, you're going to be perfect. You're in a great spot right now. So like it's literally just all going to skirt to your north. And in sliding to Luther you may get a little bit of light to moderate rain, but the worst of it is going to track off to your east, your south and east. So you're perfect. So you're doing good. It's messy. There's really, you may see lowerings, but it's not really based on rotation. The other storm, though, that's a little bit more interesting, and that's coming in hot. You could even head west to Arcadia, or let's see. Toward like even Edmond, so you can drive south a little. but yeah, that's an interesting storm right there too. So yeah, we're watching. Oh, good night, Amanda. Amanda, feel better. I know that having a sore throat is the worst. It truly is. I don't wish, obviously, not feeling well or being sick upon anyone. So again, feel better, Amanda. And thank you so much for joining us this evening. For everyone here, we're excited you're here. We love you guys. We think you're all amazing. We're grateful for you for all your support. Everything that you do. We've been having some fun the past week. We've been live just about every single day for the past 7 days, except for Monday when I was out chasing. So literally, we've been live. I joined Brady Live last week, so we've been having a lot of fun geeking out and covering the storms, and we've had our team in the field too. So again, we have Steven right here, and he's doing a good job. He is traveling west. Let's actually zoom in on this a little bit. I want to see. So look at Steven. Steven's just skirting just past. Look at the beast of the storm. Like this right here, this is some big time wind coming through. So again, seeing the reflectivity like that, there's some big time wind there. So he's going to be okay. There could be keeping an eye on just little areas of where you could see like a little brief spin up or anything like that. You always just look and see where the rotation is. But for the most part, this is kind of a big blob, no focus rotation. But the concern is up to 2-inch in diameter hail. That's a heck of a hail core. The hail core is right here. Got a very strong updraft, very strong, potentially damaging wind gusts. So power lines. Not a good scenario for a fun outdoor event, unfortunately. But the good news is it's 10:30, so hopefully everyone in Wellston, you got that severe thunderstorm warning well in advance, and you've had hopefully plenty of time to get to a safe place or to leave with ample time to escape the storm and get out of the storm. Our Weather Watch team, Steven, is doing a great job. Look at him. How does it look to your west? Does it look cool?
To the north, it looks.
Sorry, to the north. Sorry, yes. To the north, sorry. I know. You guys. It's 11:30. I need some more caffeine. I may have Steven take it over so I can get a little bit more caffeine.
Ooh, a Luther sign. Might just skirt here for a little bit.
Yeah.
Entrance. All right.
There's definitely some tighter rotation around the other cell, so we'll see. We'll see if that continues. It's interesting watching these storms, and it's also interesting. Like it does take a lot to get tornado genesis, right? Majority of supercells by a far amount, and a supercell is a rotating thunderstorm, has a mesocyclone. Majority of supercells do not produce tornadoes. So even if you see the rotation, and it's so funny and interesting seeing these, they have classic supercell structure, but we haven't gotten our tornado out of these two at least yet. So we'll see. It's messy with this one that Steven's on, so I'm not concerned about a tornado, but damaging wind gusts. Oh, let's pull up. We're trying to get a good shot right now. He's facing north. So let's see. Oh, yeah. There you go. Yeah, there you go. I like it. And if you guys, if you're enjoying this, we go live a lot. Subscribe, heart, subscribe, like, do all the fun things. Say hello. Let us know what you're doing this Friday evening. Maybe you're at a bar and you're watching us. Ooh, that was pretty. I like that.
Coming in soon.
Oh no. We've got a comment. These storms have been killing me in southeast Arkansas. My town is mostly flooded. I'm so sorry to hear that. What town is it? I will send prayers for you in your town, and I hopefully that you can, you guys can recover really quickly. And if you need anything, let us know, and we can find the local Red Cross and potentially donate. Oh, great question, Brayton. That's a great question. Since these cells are training each other, does the first cell impede the tornadic capability of the second cell or increase the threat? That is a great question. So the interesting thing with training storms, we've got a strong low-level jet in the evening hours, which helps bring that southerly warm, moist air, because warm, moist air is more unstable and buoyant than colder, denser air, right? Cold, dense air stays low. The number one, like, moist air is even more buoyant or rises more quickly than warm air. So moisture is a key ingredient in everything. So when you have storms training in the same places, a storm could actually stabilize the atmosphere where you're at and could cause the storm behind it to weaken. But if conditions are conducive enough where you've got a strong low level jet, the storm just has that updraft and is just maintaining itself like a machine, it may not really impact it that much. And it also could, the first storm could lay out an outflow boundary that the second one then interacts with and could enhance it and cause it to produce a tornado. And I do think these are both far enough away from each other that there's ability to recover from the environment. So we'll see what happens, but that was a fantastic question, and I love that question so much. So yeah, air is dope. Air is unstable air is rising. Weather. Yeah, weather is dope. Weather is dope. It totally is. We've got Steven out of his car right now. What is he doing? Let me look at the radar. Let's see.
Just getting out. Oh, we have what is that? Cat.
You have a cat?
Cat intercept.
I have a cat intercept. A little friendly. Is it scared? Yeah, so we're watching this cluster. This is a beast of a storm. So Phallus, the large hail core, is going to move right over you and just to the north of you. Wellston, you are running out of time. Do not really try and outrun this really much anymore. Wellston, if you were at that festival where they were shooting the fireworks and everything else, just get into a building, ride it out, let it move over you, and then get in your car and try and drive home, because I don't want you to be in a very dangerous situation. So again, Wellston, the storm is heading towards you. Very strong, potentially 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. Large hail will likely move just to the north of you. So you'll just beat that. But Warwick, be careful for you, just south of Kearney. And this storm is heading toward Chandler as well. So beware of that for you. Again, there's been brief rotation in it, broad rotation in it, nothing too focused just yet. So we will keep an eye on it for sure. But the one storm that, if anything happens, is going to be the one to the north, near Cedar Valley, just off to the southwest of Crescent. Still has a decent kind of what you call hook. Still has some rotation in it. But again, it's still broad though. So we'll see if this actually produces or not, but a great view of these storms. And the western storms are starting to catch up to the Crescent storm. So it was alone when it was in Hennessy and Dover, it was by itself. And now it's kind of merging. So I'm not sure if it's going to enhance it or cause it to kind of weaken. So actually I can show that too. Hold on. I might sneeze really quick. Woo! Look at that strong cell. Look at that. So he's outside of his car right now. There he is saying hi. That's Steven with the Weather Watch team. We're watching some beastly storms north of Oklahoma City, with possibly, this is the one with potentially up to 2-inch in diameter size hail, 60 to 70 mile per hour wind gusts moving southeast. There's several other cells. And interesting, there really was a very limited tornado threat today. We've had some reports of rotating wall clouds. Interesting fact about today, we had a report of a wall cloud, I believe, or actually tornado, maybe actually in Washington State, and a wall cloud in southern New Hampshire. So it's been an interesting day. We've had sporadic severe weather across the entire lower 48. It has been an interesting day. We've had 5 tornado reports, 3 of those in eastern Kansas, eastern Colorado. And also we had 2 in southern Missouri. And so that's where the 5 tornado reports were today. We had a rotating wall cloud in southern New Hampshire, a wall cloud report also in the state of Washington, if you can believe it or not, the Pacific Northwest. I'm going to bring this full screen again so we can show you. We had a great question about cells merging here, or if one cell, the second cell, how that's going to perform. So I want to show you guys back in time. So just a little bit ago, we had these 2 cells here, the Hennessy, the Dover cell, and this Guthrie cell. Very beastly. Both of them had some rotation, broad rotation with it. But now these western cells, you can see it right here. These have kind of caught up with this storm. And the Guthrie storm, which is now southeast of Guthrie, it's about to move toward south of Kearney, is mainly kind of lost. It's got some broad rotation in it. It's still supercell. It doesn't have like the hook feature that it once did. But we're looking at this one. So there's interaction now, the second storm, with the cell off to the west. But you can see there's rotation in it. And let's look over time. I like looking back at the history. Again, there's been some periods of like some brief, very tight, or not very tight, but some tight rotation. Not enough to warrant a tornado warning. And you can see though, I mean, if you just look at the reflectivity, I'd be like, either it's producing a tornado or it's about to produce a tornado. They haven't triggered a tornado warning on it yet. We will see what happens with this storm though. So that's the next one in line. So we've got Weather Watch, our storm chaser, Steven, he is right here. And so he is watching this first storm pass on by. And then this next one is going to, and this one is diving more south. So Steven, if he wants to intercept this one, he's going to have to probably drive to Edmond, a little west of Edmond. If this continues, look at it's tightening. We'll see what happens in the next few minutes. I feel like it's taking more of a southeasterly dive, like southeasterly dive, even a little bit. So we will see. We will keep an eye on it. But Steven right now is right here in north of Luther, getting some rain a little bit. You're getting on the
skirted around that thing without it hitting me at all.
Yeah, you did pretty good. You're just getting a little bit of the edge. You're getting a little bit of the edge. You are doing fantastic. You are doing great. So we're watching this severe storm. We are we have our chaser, our Weather Watch chaser, Steven. He is just northeast of Oklahoma City in the town of Luther, looking at this severe storm right here with significant hail. I would say 1.5 to 2 inch in diameter size hail, very heavy rain, wind gusts to 60 to 70 miles per hour. We're watching the storm now that's to the west of where Steven is. And that is the storm that has had the best rotation on it all day, or at least with here locally. It's interesting. That storm is interesting. I'm just going to say it. We'll see what happens. It's starting to merge with another storm. So we'll see if that enhances the rotation or if it kills it. But it is taking more of a southerly dive. It is heading right toward Cashion. So you need to, if you're there, you need to seek shelter. They are likely going to issue this tornado, or not tornado warning, I should say, severe thunderstorm warning. It is likely to be issued as Steven is moving really quick. They are going to need to extend it. As I show you guys, they're going to have it more angled like this way. And they may include Edmond in it as well, because you've got this strong storm. It's diving more. You can see it like this was southeasterly, but now it's more diving this way. It's being pulled more southerly. So Still broad rotation with it. You've got quite a good hail core as well, but they should issue a new severe thunderstorm warning with it as well that will probably include Edmond, actually. So we'll see. So, Stephen, if you want to intercept this and get closer, Stephen needs to drive. Here he is. There he is. He needs to head to Edmond and maybe even a little bit west of Edmond if he wants to get this. But we'll see what happens. This is a pretty strong, nasty cell as well. Severe thunderstorm warning on it. It does have a considerable threat tag. And there's, let's see if we got any update. They usually update. So again, 70-mile-per-hour wind, 2-inch in diameter hail. So again, that considerable threat. Not destructive threat. Destructive can get to when you get to 80-mile-per-hour wind or larger than like 2-inch size hail. We had some reports of 4-inch hail or radar indicated 4-inch hail. And so yesterday, so again, we had destructive threat tags. We did have one earlier today on the storm that moved through Stillwater, had an almost 90-mile-per-hour wind gust. So again, this is a beast of a storm, has still shown rotation. No tornado warning on it yet, but they are likely going to issue that severe thunderstorm warning. Let's see if I can get, let's see how good I can get you guys. New severe thunderstorm warning. Let's see how close I can. Don't mind, it shouldn't be curved like that. It should be like this. Let's see how close I get you guys to the outline of the box. I'm just going to leave this up there. Well, we'll switch. We'll get Stephen on, but we'll see how good I can get. So, Stephen, you are live right now. Wonder if the outflow boundary from the first storm is tugging it south a bit. Yes. Cameron Nixon's nudger theory is very interesting if you want something to nerd out on. Yes, and yes. All of those, yes. I think it is about to get a nudge, to be completely honest. Capucci talks about the nudge too, and especially with that dive and pull to the southeast, like it's looking, the next couple scans are going to really tell us what it is going to do. So, and that thing could turn south and get really close and move through Edmond and the northern side of Oklahoma City. So we're getting very close. And big thanks to all the viewers out there. We're approaching 130. If you share this with your friends, if anyone is in the path of these storms, let them know. Like and subscribe. We love you guys. We've got some amazing top fans out there. So many of you in the house. So we can't thank you enough for joining us this evening. We know Amanda wasn't feeling well. She had to leave, but you guys are an incredible crew. So we appreciate you being with us. It is 11:41 Eastern time, 10:41 Central time, and we are out chasing some very strong beastly storms, one with some rotation and some more focused rotation that we're keeping a very close eye on. We're heading west. We'll see what happens with it. It's starting to intersect with a storm off to its west. And it's interesting how it's intersecting. It's not feeding in north of it, in front of it. It's feeding in behind it. So I don't know if it's going to make it more broad or if it's going to tighten it. It may be making it more broad, which means like it depends on where that intersection happens in the storm. If it's like a small little feeder or something that's more southwest rather than west, that may help enhance the spin. But this is more westerly, so it may pull it and make it more broad. We will see about that. We're watching the radar trends. We have our Weather Watch team member, Stephen Bruker, is there. He's driving very safely. So he's doing a good job. Stephen, I'm going to have you hold down the fort for 2 seconds. I'm going to get a little caffeine because we are going. We're going on almost 2 hours straight. We were on for 30 minutes before we got cut off. But a big thanks to everyone who joined us back because our feed dropped. We're here. So, and I will show you. And when I come back, I'm going to dive into a little bit of the radar and what we're seeing and why it could be pulling it apart rather than tightening it up. So we will dive into that. Give me 2 seconds. I will be right back, everyone.
Jen's doing a great job. Look at her. 4 days, 5 days in a row. Having fun with Jen. She lightens up your day. Ooh, you have some great lightning show going on this cell in front of us. My mount fell off, so I am holding the phone right now. Oh, you can't see me anyways. But yeah, there is a huge uptick in lightning. See if this just turns into a line and has some straight line winds. That's kind of what HRRR said it would do, but that cell still looks pretty fun. And we will probably, the normal thing to do is when you haven't seen a tornado, you usually get a little antsy and you end up just getting hit by the hail core for fun. And we'll probably do that, but the problem is it's so thick above and the Starlink tends to cut out when that happens. But we might try it anyways. Because I need a new windshield already, and I'm okay with large hail blasting it out. That is a normal thing to do in the community, and it is very fun. So, everyone in the chat, let's try to get Jen, since it's Friday, to take a little shot of tequila, because this is Weather After Dark. Oh, all right. And I have, oh yeah, the further west I go, the longer drive back to Tulsa. This is why I normally do not book a hotel until after a chase, because you never know. Ooh, Jen, I'm a big fan of Arcadia. Arcadia, Oklahoma is a very cute town. Lots of cool stores and an awesome looking bar or restaurant. That is the other beauty of chasing around the country. You see every little small town in every state. Think where we've been this year: Minnesota, Illinois, Nebraska, Wyoming, Colorado.
Is Steven just listing states? Is Steven listing states? What's Steven doing?
No, I said Arcadia is an amazing little town, and it had an amazing bar. Can we just turn this into a?
What is that sign to your left? What is that fun, bright sign?
I know. I'm telling you, Arcadia's. Don't sleep on Arcadia. That's a gas station.
That's a gas station. That's awesome.
Oh, wait.
Yeah,
it is a gas station. No,
it is a gas station. Okay, so what I was thinking that was maybe going to happen did. So let's see. I'm going to geek out with you guys a little bit here. I love it. Wait, we're Arcadia. In what state? Which Arcadia?
Oklahoma.
Mm-hmm.
Can I turn around and go back to that? Well, actually, I want to look at that bar and see if it's open.
Totally do it. You guys, I'm going to pull the radar full screen really quick. So we had a great question by Brayton that was like, is this storm, the storm behind it, like the nudger, right? Is this going to cause it to produce? It may be causing the opposite. So I'm going to zoom in even a little bit closer. I was trying to see when how they were going to issue the new severe thunderstorm warning. Not quite there. I didn't quite get it just yet. Okay. So looking at this, which they just here, let's see if I can left click. Considerable. Okay. So they haven't done it farther south. So let's go back in time a little bit. I want you to focus on, so this is when it was by itself, right? Right when it was over Dover, it was by itself right here. The storm, and it had, like, you can see it had some somewhat decent rotation. If it tightened up even like a little bit more, it would have produced a tornado. And then watch this. So as we go through time, it starts to merge with, and it's still like kind of, you've got some somewhat focused rotation, but then it gets nudged by this storm off to the west. But I think it may be too far west that it's pulling it. You see how it's actually pulling it apart a little bit? Instead of it was tight and now it's loosening back up. The rotation was tight and now it's more broad. So we will see. Things can always change as it interacts with other outflow boundaries. And you can see the big outflow boundary from the northern storm that produced the 90-mile-per-hour wind gusts, or nearly that, in Stillwater is right here, moving through Oklahoma City as we speak. But this, there's some outflow. There's a little bit of outflow right here with this. But what I think is happening is this storm may be a little bit far to the west, that you can just see it's more broad. Like it was tight. Look how tight it was. And I mean, look at it. The storm right there. I mean, I've been saying this, but if you saw this on the reflectivity, you'd be like, oh my God, it's producing a tornado. And then you're like, okay, maybe it's not. But it's looking more broad, the rotation. So we'll see. And it's kind of just blending together. It's losing its shape kind of. So yeah, Stephen, I don't know. I don't know if he necessarily, we'll see what happens. I mean, there's still some areas of there's still some rotation in it. So we'll see what happens. We'll check a couple more radar scans, but that was a cool gas station that you just drove past. So
now, Arcadia, that awesome looking restaurant, was closed. It's called Fuzzy's Bar and Grill
in Arcadia.
Yeah, Fuzzy's Bar and Grill. Shout out to them. It looks amazing. However, it has closed, or it closes at 11, I think.
Oh no.
I think.
Yes, it does. Yes, I'm. Yep. I confirm with what you guys are saying. She's loose, Jen. Yeah, she is loose. She is loose. You guys, weather can be kind of naughty. This weather after dark, you guys, we can have a fun conversation. We've had a couple of drinks. I haven't had a couple of drinks. I literally, you guys want to know what I got a smoothie. I like Remedy smoothies with 20 grams of protein. Look at this. We've got almond milk, matchas, turmeric, prebiotics, a whole bunch of little things. So yeah, that's what I'm drinking this evening. I need to have something with a little caffeine in it because we're approaching midnight. But I actually have a good amount of energy. I'm going to say I've got a good amount of energy. I'm just a little tired, but yeah, she's looking loose. You're 100% right. She's loosey goosey. We'll see, but it's interesting. Watch how the hard southern dive south it's taking. So we'll see what happens. Let's take a look. We're going to wide out. Let's see. Actually, you can't see what I'm doing. Let me share my screen. What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? Bum, bum, bum.
We're here to see you, Jen.
I know, you guys. We're making things happen. It's been a great day. Let's see. Actually, let's check the storm. Let's see this guy. All right, I'm looking actually east now to the storm that moved over you. Now is moving over Warwick. Look at this beast of a guy. Let's look at over time, but look at this outflow boundary right here. It's about to, Chandler, you're about to get like blown away. I'm just kidding. Not really. But like, I'm just kidding. But this is a pretty big storm.
Clip in chat. Post it on X.
I know. You're getting blown away. I'm just kidding. Okay, so this is like Stephen was right at Luther, like when this storm was right here. He was at Luther looking at it, and it went through Wellston, and then now it's kind of like colliding. Still very loosey. She's loose. Loosey goosey.
Unlike those storms in Colorado, were thick.
What? It's about to be a new day on the East Coast. It's about to be interesting. Let's see what we got here. I'm totally they're watching that cluster there. Dumas over there. Gosh, Stephen's been just in Dumas. Is it Dumas or Dumas? In the
Dumbass.
Texas Panhandle, is it Dumas?
Oh,
Did I say
not Kansas.
Dumas? Dumas? No. I mean in Texas, Dumas
Oh,
or Dumas? Say if I'm accurate. Do you need a doctor? You guys are so fun. Oh, look, Brady's in here. Brady's in here. Brady, what is happening? Brady, what is happening? We love you, Brady. It's really fun. We're looking at storms in Oklahoma. Oh, yeah, I'm not going to actually say that, but kind of like, I love you guys. We've
We're
had it
it.
held together for an impressive amount of time. Yes, you have, Kristen. Now Brady's in here, so things can get wild. It's almost midnight on the East Coast. Oh yeah, Brady loves that song. Brady. I was FaceTiming with my daughter. Brady. So Jordan Hall bought this for Brady, and then Brady gave this to me to give to my daughter Zara, a massive Bucky. And so we love this Bucky. This is like one of her favorites. And I actually was being silly with her, and I was FaceTiming with my daughter earlier today with this Bucky. And I know it's the beaver. Zara loves Brady, you guys. Zara has glasses like Brady. And she likes to, I think she does actually impressions of Brady. So I know it is Bucky. You guys, I love Bucky's. Yeah, so Brady, you're loved by many, just so you know. And you had an amazing show tonight. I know you guys were all at Brady's show. And now this is kind of the after show. We're nighttime chasing here in Oklahoma. We're looking at a couple storms. We're watching, and then actually Brady, I don't know if you saw earlier, these actually had some epic looking hooks, some rotation in it, and they just need to tighten up a little bit more. But things just aren't quite right for that. And this one is just, see, look at it. It's totally lost its tightening rotation. Look at that. It's like, whoa. It's kind of just like, whoa. But you can see the outflow boundaries. Look at the outflow boundaries each of them have. Look at these. We've got outflow boundary here, outflow boundary here. I love looking at outflow boundaries because it's like one of my favorite things. But yeah, so yeah, Stephen, you can go home if you want to. Though, let's see here. Let's see what we got.
I like the outflow boundaries.
You like the outflow boundaries? You're about to get one. You're about to get, I think, wait, hold on. Let me see.
Chasing outflow boundaries.
Yeah, you're about to get, this one is a little bit of one right here. Chasing outflow boundaries. And then you're going to get abusive storm right here. But yeah, it totally pulled it apart. So the western storm, instead of nudging it, which is, you kind of want a storm coming in from more of the southwest to really like, and even really south. If you get a southern storm lifting in, or even a southeastern storm, that's going to help that vorticity and spin. But from the west and how it is, and kind of was moving even a little bit northeast, it just pulled the rotation apart. So that interaction was not good for that storm. So it's just kind of looking really poor right now. Where are you, Stephen? Where are we? What are we doing? What are we doing?
We're doing Weather After Dark at Eat Local. Just kidding.
Oh, you can go there if you want. You can just join us on the phone while you have a beer. You can totally do that.
And there's also another cool one. Well, there's a liquor store, obviously.
So is this like a row? This is a row of he's in Edmond. He's in Edmond, Oklahoma.
Edmond is legit. What is this? Bagel Cafe, and then this place looks amazing.
That place looks awesome.
I don't want to blast them with my light though. So
I like it. So this is what happens. You guys, Bud said goodnight, then said hello. It's just freaking called liquor. They don't even try anymore. It's funny. Look at the Four Horsemen. Look at this place. I want to come here. Look at that. So this is so cool. You can just leave your dash cam on, and then we can walk with you in while you have a drink. Should I have a drink instead of my protein alcohol, or not alcohol, my protein smoothie? Should I have a drink? I can make a drink happen. I have tequila downstairs. I have a feeling that, I mean, we're just going to keep an eye. I'll keep an eye on things. There's still a little whatever, but I don't mind having a drink too. But I probably won't have too many drinks so I don't get a little too silly.
Oh, come on. We all want to see Jen silly.
You guys want to see me silly? All right, do you want to ask me anything? Do we want to have an ask me anything? Steven's about to go have a drink.
Viewership's about to go through the roof.
Mm-hmm. All right, ask me anything. If I start drinking, yeah. If I start drinking, it's about to be midnight. I will stay on for like 20, 30 more minutes. But yeah.
Taking off the boots. Taking boots. Putting on.
You guys, I love how this is the feed. Like if you were to randomly join us right now, you're like live chase, tornado warned storm in Oklahoma, and we're facing literally. I have it full screen. The Four Horsemen. You guys, this is what we're
after dark.
This is weather after dark, you guys. Oh, I love you guys too. You guys are so fun. You guys are like the best supporters ever of Brady, of me, of Steven, just in general. You guys are like the most supportive people ever. If I have a beer in the fridge, I'll have a drink with you. Yes, you guys have a drink. And you know what? I will, like, if you just want to have fun with us, I'm one of those people that, like, you know, I don't need to have like drink all the time, and that's cool too. So whatever you want. If you want to drink water with me, I'll take water shots with you. Water shots are fun.
Nellies.
You guys, we just hit 2 hours. We've been live. Almost midnight, you guys. It's about to be a new day. It's about to be Saturday for me. Isn't that crazy? Are you going to walk in there?
Yeah.
And
absolutely.
We're going to stay live, so bring us in there with you.
Okay. I want to be able to see the chat. Let's see here. I might have to switch.
I can read you the chat.
I want to see. Wait, can't you put the chat on the screen somehow? Is there like or on the feed?
Yeah, you guys, can I add the chat here? Cancel. I don't know what I'm trying to do there. Can I add the chat to the feed? How does Brady do it? Brady, where are you? Come back. Let me see. This is a Googling. How do we add?
If I put this in my pocket, can you still see? Well, you know what?
Just take the other phone. Take the other phone. We don't have to have, I mean, it's gorgeous. We'll take one more look at the cam. Oh, the Four Horsemen. Such a cool looking bar. You can take the dash cam. Take the dash cam with you.
You know what? I might not be able to get a drink. I left my wallet at the hotel because I rushed out the door so fast.
Wait, we'll go up there. I'll pay. Can I Apple Pay?
No, I can Apple Pay on my phone. It's just if they ask for an ID. No,
just walk in there. So you guys, what he should walk in like a boss. Walk in like a boss.
I know. It's only Love's. They don't let me buy my Zins without an ID, and I always forget it on Chase's.
Steven, you got to remember the wallet, but it's okay. I understand. It happens to the best of us. We all need to have a drink. You know what? I love it. You dropped the alcohol last year, loved craft beers, but alas, health is more important. Couldn't agree more. Drinking is not a good thing. It really isn't. I don't even drink that much. And and my daughter knows why, because I just don't, like, she sees when, you know, we hang out at the pool, there's other people drinking, and I'm just like, nope. No licensed. I know we just realized this, guys. This wasn't purposeful. So, good for you guys. Good for all of you guys. It's really not a healthy thing. AFib, and then I got cardiac ablation, so I'm good again. You know, I had an ablation too. I had a cardiac ablation. I have SVT. I have severe SVT. So I got a heart procedure, an ablation 10 years ago. Which fixed it, because I would have to go to the emergency room, and literally this is how crazy. I have severe SVT. It's been like mainly cured, but my heart rate going into the emergency room 3 different times. Every single time was 243. And so SVT is awful. And so it was 243, and it's scary. If you have SVT, like my heart rate was so fast. I felt like I was running a marathon. And so they would have to literally, they rushed me back to the emergency room, injected me with this medicine to slow my heart, but they would always tell you, they're like, it's going to make you feel like you're going to die, and you're like, oh god, okay. But they would have, like, they literally had the paddles ready to shock me back to life if I needed it. Luckily I didn't, but it's scary. So I get that. We can chill. You know what, I can chill with my protein beverage and my caffeine. We don't need to do the things, but I love all of you guys. I know it was scary. It was scary. And even my daughter, it can be hereditary. And she actually wore a heart monitor, but she's good. So yeah. So it's always, you just, health over anything, you guys, is the most important thing. Take care of yourselves. Get sleep. That's very important. Eat healthy if you can. I actually went to undergrad originally to be a nutritionist. I have 1 year of nutrition school under my belt. And then I was like, that's not really doing it for me. Oh, thank you guys. You guys are incredible. Yes, if you don't have your health, you don't have anything. Health is over wealth, like all of it. You need to stay healthy. And if you guys ever need anything, any of you, all of you are so incredible. You just let me know. I will rally around you. I will support you however I can. We'll do whatever we can. Kristen said I have heart palpitations, and even that feels awful. So yeah, I get it. And I have, like, I still have mini SVT episodes every day, but usually, like, some of them I can't even feel because I've worn heart monitors, so like they can detect it. Some I can, and I've gotten close a couple times, but like I'm able to stop it. You guys are so funny. You guys are amazing. Yeah. It's crazy. It's this interesting thing. Look at Steven. We're trying to see if Steven is actually going into this bar. Does he have the balls to go into the bar, Steven?
What was that?
Do you have the balls to go into the bar? Well, we're just hanging out.
Yeah,
What are
the
you
balls.
doing over there? What are you doing?
Oh, I was fixing the mount so that I didn't crash while driving. But I have like a long drive back, so I might just
Go back.
I'm gonna note that place, and I will go there again.
And actually, if you leave and head back now, you're just going to miss this storm. It's the perfect timing to leave now.
Yeah.
Oh, look at Guthrie. Guthrie had 2-inch hail, SBC, estimated on radar. Look at that. Look at these storms. But man, Stillwater earlier, you guys, we were on that 86-mile-per-hour wind. Woo! Woo-wee. I know, actually, and for my heart stuff too, I'm really not supposed to have that much caffeine. So like I gently sip. I have decaf coffee. Like, I want to be a coffee snob, but I can't because I got to be careful. So all the fun things. So yeah, I think Steven, I think that's a good point, you guys. Steven needs to get back. Steven, how far is Tulsa from Oklahoma? Does anybody know that? What, like an hour and a half? You guys, remember when I drew my, you guys, I basically did it perfectly. Remember when I drew my severe thunderstorm warning outline? It included Edmond. I swear. It was like practically to a T that I did. I feel like I did good. I got to give myself props for that one. All right, let's see what it says. 70-mile-per-hour wind and 1-inch hail. So considerable because 70-mile-per-hour wind gusts, but you guys are okay. Steven, you're going to be perfect if you just leave and head home now from Edmond to Tulsa. You're good.
See, I shouldn't have booked that hotel because Edmond seems like a fun town.
It's okay, but you know what? So Steven was thinking ahead. He got to the hotel earlier on, was going to try and work up in his room and do the things, and his room wasn't even ready until like after dinner or something. So yeah. I wish you could cancel, but you've got stuff there.
Yeah, it's fun. It'll be fun. There's a Tokyo, Oklahoma convention. It is an anime convention there that I didn't know about, and it's a bunch of fun, awesome people.
Oh, cool.
What's
I like
happening
it.
when I get back?
You guys, I love conventions. Conventions are fun. Oh my God, you're cool too. Yeah, oh, thank you for saying that. No, Brady and I've known Brady for 10 years. We're pretty close. He's a good person. He's a great human. We were on the Stormfront Freaks podcast together. We're both freaks. And we still do things like the freaks they're still alive. And once in a while, we produce different pieces of content. We may have a podcast episode. We did have one what was like our top 5 storm chasing songs, but I wasn't able to join that one. But yeah, we missed the podcast. I know. So you guys, I'm releasing the Weather After Dark podcast. We recorded the live one with Tracy yesterday. We have one with Jordan. We have one more. We're going to launch it. We have gear, we have swag, we have all the things, and I'm so excited. So again, there's so many fun things happening. I'm really pumped. We've been working with Steven, Weather Watch, Paradigm. We're creating something wonderful and amazing, and we're going to take you on the ride with us. So I'm so excited for you guys to see what we're doing. It's going to be absolutely amazing. I'm going to actually look west at some of these other storms really fast. They're all kind of wishy-washy. They're like, strong
Jen,
wind gusts.
You should show them after this. Show
Yeah.
them the super nerdy tornado track map thingy.
Oh, on Weather Watch?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. You guys, so
I
this
think
is what we're working on. Hold on.
Time for a new mount. It keeps falling off.
It's time for a new mount. You guys, look at this. So I'm going to, let's see what I can do. I'm going to bring us all up on screen really quick. Ba, 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 ba. Yay! Okay, so hold on. Let's see if I can do this. Let's see if I can present again or if I should stop presenting. Oh, I do have to stop. So I'm going to remove this one, and then I'm going to stop screen share. Let me do this one. Oh, wait, no. All right, you guys, look, Jordan Hall, Weather After Dark debut. So I have Jordan Hall. Can you guys see this? You guys can. Oh, look, there's me live. Not really. But so look, there's Brady, you guys. We had Hurricane Week. We had him live on here. So we've got the Weather Watch Network, which is coming soon too. We have documentaries that we're developing and filming. We've already filmed a lot of them. We've got 24/7 weather radio, and we also had a Hurricane Week. So you can see our awesome and amazing Brady is there. So you can go to weather.watch and you can see all the fun things. Let's see if we can go straight to the podcast. So yes, this is the debut. We've got Jordan Hall. We've got the Otis Project up there. We also have Tracy Inspector Planet. So we got to edit and release the episodes, but we will be doing that very soon. So we'll be having more of this. So this is what we're working on. Yes, 24/7. What'd you say?
I said, check out the Intercept page.
Oh, the Intercept. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not getting to what we're doing. But wait. We had a quick question though. Oh, thanks, guys. No, this is so. We've been brainstorming this and bringing thinking about different things together, like Steven and I. But Steven is like the designer, the tech person, the coder. He is incredible with all of that. Like all this beautiful everything is him and his Paradigm. So if you guys look at Paradigm Films, Steven is the founder or founder of Paradigm Films. He started about 13 years ago. And he is an award-winning filmmaker. He makes documentaries. And so now he turned into a storm chaser like 3 years ago. And so he's fascinated by weather. He moved from San Diego to Kansas 4 years ago. So like Oklahoma, chasing, Texas, all of this is so new to him. But you guys are so wonderful. Okay. Intercept page, the Intercept, watch this. So this is the Intercept. where you can capture and look at different things. So watch this. So we've had a couple of different tornadoes that we've intercepted. So there's the Enderlin EF5. Do you guys remember that? So it's going to load up really quick. So look how cool this is. So it analyzes it. It takes you along the path of the tornado as it moves through. So this has taken, and it also, what you can see is the intensity and how wide it was. So it tracks all the way across at the most intense moment. So yeah, we're totally geeking out right now. Isn't this so cool? So wait, let's do it again, because this is the moment. Look how, look really quick though. Watch this. I'm going to make everyone sick a little bit. It made a huge C if you see it, right? Like it comes back this way. It did not move in like typical fashion. So like back here, it's just like, okay. And then the train derailment. And then it like really got big. And then it weakened again. And a curl Q. Do you see the curly Q back around? So imagine chasing this tornado and being like, wait, what happened? Because you're just like, it totally went not in the normal direction. So that's why you have to be really careful when you're chasing. Look at this. Look at how it went. Isn't that nuts? Like literally, it was here and went. So like that is just not normal. But let's look at another one because this is fun. Let's see. How can I escape? Can I go like this? Yeah. Let's do the Spirit Wood. So this was a beast of one too. Look at this one. Like the sharp turns that it makes. This kind of curved off funny, finicky too. And Spirit Wood was the storm right before Endel, or I forget the EF5, right?
Yeah,
I think
it was Spirit Wood, and then we captured Fort Ransom, which not a lot of people were on.
And look how lucky this tornado ended just before potentially hitting this. And we can do a wide view too. So look at how crazy curved Spirit Wood was. So Spirit Wood and Enderlin, they were both they're the same day. There was just so much spin in the atmosphere. And I remember watching it and looking at it. And as a meteorologist, we're all like, oh my God, like we all knew that something bad was going to happen. Here, we can let's look at the Fort Ransom one. This, and a lot of times when tornadoes occlude, they'll curve around like that, but like not the entire like C shape like that, So this is like more typical of an occlusion, right? The tornado it curves and it dies, ropes out, and there you go. And you can do So this is more normal, right? Of a movement of a tornado, not like the C shape that we saw there in North Dakota. Okay, so let's do Wyoming. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, look at this guy.
That's the Truman?
I think no, this is Iowa.
Oh yeah, that was a fun one.
I think this is, what was this one? This was just was this a land spout?
Iowa.
Was it a land spout?
No, it was a tornado, but it was just that was the one with Jordan in what was it? Wyoming, Iowa, right?
Yeah, there was Wyoming, Iowa. I was like, wait a minute, there's two states there. When you have a city that's named after a state, that's confusing. In a different state of the name, that doesn't make any sense.
That was that really big, like almost rope-like tornado that's actually the picture of the printout I have on my wall, like 4 feet by 6 feet or something.
So when you guys came through the storm and you saw the tornado?
Oh yeah, that's when we almost got hit by, or I guess we did, yeah.
That's okay. You guys survived. Everything's good. Portrait of a Chaser. Oh yeah, we've got that. We've got lots of fun, different things that we have going on. Dorian, let's see, can we click on that? Oh, Portrait of a Chaser. Is this Dorian's thing? Can I click on it?
That was like...
Oh, so yeah, we have outlooks here. If you look at the outlooks, you can zoom in on the outlook. Look how crazy that is. I zoom in a little too much It's very cool though. Let me see if I can do official day 2. Oh, I can open it. So when you click on these take you directly to the Outlook. Let's look at tomorrow, you guys. What do we have tomorrow? See how the threat we were talking about? Whoop. See the threat is far north. A lot of chasers are traveling north today to get here because the jet stream moves like really toward mid to late June and July. The strongest high upper level winds, like when you're flying in an airplane, 35, 40,000 feet, or 35,000, 40,000 feet, that's where the winds are. They lift up north, and you need like the evacuation of mass, right? So you need those strong upper level winds. Those help with thunderstorm development as well. You need everything at every layer of the atmosphere to get severe storms. Here's a look at the SBC day 3, which is up north too. So this all makes sense and actually spreads into Canada a little bit. There's been EF5 tornadoes in Canada, believe it or not. So, which is kind of crazy. Let's look at captured. Oh yeah, we've got those. Okay, we got the intercept. We've got Hurricane Week podcast, weather radio. We need to actually turn that on full control. So this was just kind of silly and fun. This is live. But yeah, let's see what we do weather watch. So this is the main thing. So guys, this is what we've been working so hard on. You guys are so awesome. I'm not sure what's happening in the chat. I love you guys. You guys are wonderful in every single way. We'll probably actually, let's check in on, we're going to stop sharing this. But you guys are wonderful. We are going to, we'll stop that screen and we're going to do this. Share screen, weatherfront, share. Oh, look at you. Look at, Steven's doing great. Look at him. He's just like, da, 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 da. So like he, da, 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 there he goes. You'll get there in what is it, an hour and a half, Steven?
Yep.
Or hour 15?
An hour and 16 minutes. I will probably drive through this. Maybe not.
No, I think you're gonna.
I kind of want to blast through the core of it, but I probably will move by the time I'm there.
Yeah, you're gonna miss it. That's okay though. I think that's a good thing. You don't need to miss it. You need a relaxing drive home.
Yeah.
Or to the hotel. So yeah, you're gonna go in between these storms. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be awesome and wonderful. It's gonna be spectacular. Let's do this really quick. Let's see what else is happening. This is where we're at, Washington. Okay. What is happening up here near Davenport, Washington? What's this? Wall cloud, scud, funnel. There's a funnel reported. Wall cloud. That's crazy with this cell right here. Let's go to Washington. Let's just see what's happening. I like analyzing storms. I think it's fun and interesting. So let's go. What is happening in Washington? Spokane. We're going to Spokane. What is happening with this cell? Look at this little guy. Let's look back in time. Whoop. So I can see there was definitely some rotation. I can zoom in more. There's some rotation right there. So we go like this. And some rotation. Oh, I do. Like, I need a sound.
And record that. So you just press it.
Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, okay. So I guess I can see there being a little bit of so funnel report in Washington State. And as well as in look at you guys. This is fun too. If you didn't notice, winter storm warning. Really high elevations though, guys. So this is like, you're like, what? I've never been to Montana. Who's been to Montana here? I've never been to Montana. Scotts Bluff. What we got going on here? We've got wall cloud, heavy rotation. Strong rotation would be a better word, but heavy rotation. Let's see. We've got some storms here. South Dakota. I'm not going to switch all the radars for everything. But yeah, we had a couple tornado report. I'm not sure why they're not on the thing yet. So, but yeah, possible tornado spotted. That's right. Southeastern. I wonder if these are wrong on the SBC. The SBC is 3 in oh no, this is right. This is Colorado. What am I? Gosh, you guys, it's late. It's after midnight. It's almost 12:30. What's happening? You used to live an hour from Montana. That's so cool. I want to go up there. You guys have never been to Montana. I want to go up there. Yes, we've had these tornado warnings in southeastern Colorado, clearly getting tired. The good news is this storm that went through Lamar, the Boeing, has weakened. But look at all the cities, you guys. Scott City, Garden City, Dodge City, Nest City. It's all wonderful. Yeah, we've got some beastly storms. Let's do Amarillo. Let's switch to Texas.
Yes, please.
Amarillo.
Amarillo.
I love the Texas Panhandle, you guys. There is something amazing and magical. Look at this line. Look at this line, you guys, heading toward Guyman. Right along, moving near the it's into the Oklahoma, Texas Panhandle. 60-mile-per-hour wind, 1-inch hail. Craziness over here. Look at there, Stephen escaping. Let's look at what. Dun, 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 dun. You guys, it's 12:30 at night. I was gonna wake up early and go for a hike. Maybe I'll still do that. Not gonna be super early, but I will. So let's see anything crazy about these. Let's just look at these. 60-mile-per-hour wind, almost 2-inch size hail. Just broad rotation, not enough. 70 considerable. And Steven's driving this way. That's the original storm. The original storm that he was on before, that he was looking at north of Luther. He's now viewing. Actually, do we have his? Oh, we do have his dash cam. How is he doing? He's on the highway. He's doing great. It's wonderful. Life is great. Life is amazing. Life is fantastic. No matter what the circumstance, anything you're going through, it'll always be okay. Everything works itself out always. No matter what, it does. All right, let's go back to this. Look at this. This storm, I just have to say, there's lightning in these storms, but I feel like this storm in extreme northeastern Oklahoma near Welch in Miami, these storms have had insane lightning on them. Steven's once he gets to Tulsa, he's still going to be able to see this lightning in the distance. These are some interesting, beastly, tall storms. All right, we're going on a tour here. We're basically done. Farther off to the east. So yeah, what do we got over here? We've got a chaser on this storm. Who is this? That's single painted. Who are you? Nick Gorman. Are you live? You got it going on over here. No, he's just maybe parked at his house. So that's this thing on. I don't know. It could be. It could be, you guys. All right. This is where he is. This is where Steven is. You guys, we got 4 minutes at midnight or 12:30, I should say. We are going to end the stream. I didn't, you know what, Mama G, I didn't go hiking this morning, but I did go on a almost 1 hour walk around my neighborhood that has some hills, which is good. I know Mama G's going to hold me accountable. I like that. An accountability partner is huge. So I will go on a hike tomorrow because Kennesaw Mountain, if you guys know, just north of Atlanta, it's beautiful. So there's Stone Mountain that's in Decatur, which is inside the perimeter, just east, 30 minutes from actually downtown Atlanta, which really doesn't have that many trees. And then, but they do really cool like laser shows on the side of the mountain. And then Kennesaw Mountain, where they had a lot of battles during the Civil War. And they do a really great job of, there's like a gift shop and stuff like that. It's amazing to see. You can still see the trenches and stuff like that where the troops were hiding. It's pretty cool. Mama G, I've only been to Stone Mountain one time during the holidays. They have a really fun holiday festival with like a parade and fake snow, and you're like, it's amazing. But I actually haven't been to the top of Stone Mountain. I need to. Yeah. Oh, yes, but it's hard to keep these knees strong. I agree. I need to lifting weights is something that I really need to do. I used to work out pretty good. I haven't done that in a hot minute, like a year. So I need to really start doing that myself. You guys, we can all motivate each other. How about that? We could do a weather watch, like accountability, whatever, like check in on each other in a group. I need to start a Discord, don't I? Should I start a Discord? If you want me to start a Discord, give me a thumbs up, give me a tornado, give me something, and I will start a Discord. We'll start a community. We're going to a Weather After Dark community anyway. But we really are, because I like supporting each other. Biting my tongue. You guys are so fun. I like the thumbs up. You guys are incredible. You are an amazing group of people, and you make the world a more fun, better place. And I love just community and supporting each other through anything, whatever it is, and coming together. I want to make sure you guys are all supported in anything and everything that you need in life. We got this gift of life right now. So I love that it's 12:30 in the morning and we are here 11:30 Eastern, and I would not have my Friday night any other way. This is absolutely perfect in every way. Stephen is safely driving home, and props to Stephen, you guys. Let's give like an applaud to Stephen, because Stephen is exhausted. He's been chasing every single day this week. He left Kansas City on Monday, drove to Colorado, panhandle of Texas, back to Colorado, and then Oklahoma last night, Oklahoma today. He stayed in Woodward. Does anybody know Woodward, Oklahoma? He stayed in Woodward, Oklahoma last night. He got in there pretty late too. So yeah, big win. We got the big W's for Steven. So Brady always does the big W. Woo! Steven is tired. He's exhausted. He's going to get some good sleep tonight with anime characters all around. It's going to be fun. Yes, he is on the Weatherfront app. Yes. I don't know if you can see his camera on there, if his camera's working. Mama G or Kristen says, I have to have surgery on my neck and I just keep putting it off. Who has time for the recovery? Kristen, I get that. I get that completely. But you know what? Just do it. Just get it done. It's going to suck, honestly. It could suck really bad, but then just after 2 or 3 weeks, it's going to improve better and better. And you will be grateful that you did it. Maybe like right after, you'll be like, oh my gosh. But whatever you need, let us know, Kristen, because we'll support you. Okay. I know that's not fun. But yeah, we love you, Kristen. We love everyone in here. You are all remarkable in every single way. Yes, Brayton's right. Kristen, you have to make time. You matter too much. That, what Brayton just said. Yes. No, Kristen, take care of it as much as you don't want to. You've got this. You're strong. You're amazing. Let us know. Let us know the day that you get it done, though, so we can support you. And we can do whatever we need to do to make that happen, because I understand that any kind of surgery isn't fun. So, Kristen, however we can support you, let us do that. All of you are so awesome. You're so wonderful. You're so amazing. You make this like so much fun. It's awesome. Yeah, we love you, Kristen. We love you, Kristen. Seriously, whatever we can do to support you, you let us know. We're a community. We're a team in the weather community. And I mean, any community. we're all love and support. It's a very unique, awesome, small community. I was actually talking to someone earlier today, and she's like, the weather community is pretty small, right? And I'm like, yeah. I'm like, it is, and it's awesome. But you got this. Kristen, the best thing you can do is imagine that it's going to go perfectly amazing, exactly the way you want it to go. The recovery's better than you imagined. And then just imagine yourself after the surgery, after the recovery, and you're just feeling so much better. Just keep that in your mind, that positive thought in your mind, and it'll be fine. It'll be great. It'll be wonderful. So keep it up. You all are amazing. I think we're probably going to sign off here. Stephen, any words of wisdom that you have as you're at Stephen's basically just over an hour, like an hour and 3-4 minutes, 5 minutes?
Hour and 3 minutes.
Woo! I like to think that I'm pretty good at time. I've always been good at this. I'm looking at the map right now, seeing Tulsa, and I'm just like, I was just estimating from what he said, an hour and 16 minutes before. So yeah, he's just over an hour. He's going to get there. He's going to crash hard, or maybe have a drink. I don't know. There could be some cool bars in Tulsa. But yeah, he's gonna get some good sleep. But we love you guys. We might be back tomorrow night because there is a good risk tomorrow night. So we'll see. And then we might be back Sunday night too, and maybe Monday. Next week I do get my daughter, so I may pop on live for a shorter amount of time. You may see my daughter too. She is adorable. She likes walking through the weather, so we can do that with her. But you guys are incredible. We love you guys. Be smart, be safe. Let us know if we ever can support you. Jen Spice, I like that. You guys are fun. You guys are really fun. Good night, sweet dreams. We love you. Mwah. Kisses, love, everything to everyone. And we'll see you on the next stream tomorrow. All right, good night, guys. Be safe.